What is up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to the 10,000 subscriber celebration live stream extravaganza. Yeah, we don't have a soundboard, but you need to pour something.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you grab?
I thought you were going to pour it for me.
Well, I will. Grab that bottle down there.
Which one? There's two.
That one.
This one?
Yep. Okay. So I have something special in my glass, something fun. And for Aaron, we're going to pour this High West Double Rye.
Nice.
That is ruby port barrel finish.
Sweet.
And this is courtesy of Mark Christensen. So
woohoo, thank you, Mark. Oh, it scared me.
It was kind of quiet.
It was quiet, but you made such a big gesture. I thought you were gonna elbow me or something.
Oh, that smells good. Okay, so we are going to be sipping on some stuff tonight.
This is kind of like red ruby looking too.
Yeah. These are good looking bottles.
You guys see that?
Good looking bottles. Never works.
It's fine.
There it goes.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So welcome aboard, everybody. We're going to say hi to everybody in chat real quick. So I do have a starred comment. I want to give a shout out to Travis Robeson, first one in chat.
Woohoo.
Only 5 days away. So he commented way back when it was still 5 days away. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Travis.
So you can unstar that. And then, let's say hi to everybody in chat.
Right.
Thanks for joining in, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Happy Sunday.
We got BB in the chat, finally catching a live stream. Thanks for joining in.
Happy that you're here.
We've got Jory Knowlton. Good to see you, man. We got Jeffrey Jennings. The Bourbon Engineers in the house.
Hey.
WJK. Long time no see, man.
Yeah,
we got Santiago. We've got Matt Burns in the house. What is up?
Hold on.
Is it not scrolling?
I got it.
Okay.
Got Brian Miller here.
Brian Miller, what's up? Chris Prokopiak, one of the coolest last names.
That is a cool last name.
Ever last named in the history of last names. We've got Nathan Tuck is in the house. Jason Casarella, good to see you, brother.
Woo-hoo.
Barter Hordes is in the house.
Good
Kathy
evening.
Huey.
Aw, hey, Kathy.
Jason Nope. Oh, I'm excited. Jason's our swap partner for our private patron community live stream
tomorrow
sample swap thing.
Yeah.
So he has a flight from us and we have a flight from him. So that will be a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We got Joe Carter in the chat.
Carter.
Good to see you, Joe. Also long time no see for Joe. We've got Kathy Hugh. I say Kathy and Nathan. Larry is here. Doug is here. Tuck, what's up? Joel Gross. Stefan is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Michael S is in the house. Great to see you, man.
A lot of people.
Yeah, it's so good to see everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to get caught up quick because we're doing this before we do other things. Let's keep scrolling.
Okay.
Let's keep scrolling.
Okay.
Good to see you
Jeffrey
guys.
Jennings removing your like. What?
Oh, they're late.
They're not late. I turned the thing on at 8 o'clock. Exactly.
8-ish. We're good.
I looked at the thing.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't get.
I'm gonna get a little.
Don't get picey.
I'm getting picey.
All right, we got JG in the house. What's up, man? James Taylor is here. What is up? Keep on scrolling. Kevin Connolly's in the house. What's up, man? 1957 Porsche Speedster. Awesome name, awesome car.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Raining Whiskey.
Awesome name. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, what is everybody sipping on?
Yeah.
We've got Nathan Jurgensen in the house. What is up? DJ Ray is here. Judd Tucker. Kim Schwartz. Michael Ackley.
Oh, thank you, Jason.
Oh, thank you,
Congrats
man.
On the 10K.
Thank you so much. We're going to be doing a little giveaway too. So your super chat will go to that.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It's literally would not be here without you.
Yeah, we're just two goofballs, or one goofball and her drinking whiskey on camera. And thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Eric Dismaris is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. The Decoy, Sugar Kitty. Let's keep scrolling.
Okay.
Barter Hordes. What's up, man? Aaron Pierce is here. Monica Bro. Good to see you. Bean Counter. Meg. That totally scrambled my brain. I'd started juxtaposing letters like crazy on that. Sorry about that. James Farley is here. What's up, brother? We got Greg Johnson in here. Closer to an 11,000 celebration now.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stream once a month.
Yeah.
So Dave Markowski is in the house.
Troy and Lisa Tool are here.
What's up, Troy and Lisa? Good to see y'all.
Jose Garcia.
What's up, Jose? Happy birthday yesterday.
Oh, it was his birthday yesterday?
Yeah.
Happy late birthday.
Matthew Moore is here. Saucy Shane. So Chris said drink that first NBC rye sample. So we got some stuff. We got some stuff to drink tonight. We got Kate Davidson's in the house.
We can't drink our stuff before we do our Z-Biotics though.
Oh no, we can't.
Okay.
We got Michael Hoffer is here. We already said Travis was here 5 days early.
Yeah, he was. Hello again, Travis.
Mark is here.
Judd Tucker, thank you.
Oh, Judd, thanks so much, man. Big shout out to Judd. Big shout out to Eric Desmaris. Big shout out to, we got all kinds of new patrons we're about to shout out to. We'll say hi to everybody there as well.
All Raging Irishmen, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the love tonight, guys.
Yeah, it makes us feel so special.
This channel is, we'll get way more sappy and reflective and sentimental on next month's live stream. We've got 3 back to back to back.
Chris said it's the first time anyone has said that that's a cool last name.
What? That's an awesome last name. So we have 10K this month. Next month in April, the live stream is going to be our 2-year celebration. Yes. And then in May, it will be
Josh's 40th
my 40th birthday.
celebration.
So we have 3 big live streams back to back to back here.
A ball of fun all the time over here.
We got Carlos and Eric are here, and the Eric Bolkin is here, and the man with 3 names, Eric David Gunderson is here.
Yes, Zach Butler.
AB.
Richard White's here.
What's up, man?
We got to meet Richard.
Larry is in. Congrats on 10K.
Thank
you so much, Larry.
Appreciate you.
Let's keep on scrolling.
Chris
Can we catch up?
Port Perry. I know. We're
working. Dude. Fantastic pour.
JP's having a little Jameson tonight.
That's Erin's old
JMO.
That was her first Irish love. Gandy Road.
Paula's here.
What's up, Paula? Good to see you. Oh no, Nathan.
What?
Get better, man. Hopefully it's just Nathan, it's short-lived.
You have to say the comment so people who are watching this later
well,
can...
Nathan says he's got no taste at the moment, sipping some water. He's got some viral issues going on. So we hope that clears up very quickly.
Jess Carter's here. Hey, Jess.
John Cloud. Rizzle D is here. What's up?
Let's see. What? Josh, you have to say what you're laughing at.
I have to. Give me a second to get to it.
Fair.
So Bill, WJK in the chat says, Josh's fancy watch collection isn't working. Yes, I am a watch guy. Yes, I do struggle to be on time from time to time.
And from time to time, he means all the time.
No. NVSS is in the house. What is up? Let's keep on rolling. Jim Layton's here.
Doing it. Oh, Kathy can't stay long, but she said, congrats. Thanks, Kathy. We're glad you're here.
We will be raising a glass, Kathy, to you and everyone else here in just a minute.
Oh, thank you, Troy and Lisa.
Thank you so much, Troy and Lisa. You guys are the best.
They'll be on
the live stream tomorrow night too. Looking forward to that. Whiskey Talk is in the house.
Yep.
Boyd Mason Lake is in the house.
Yep.
Don Willis. Guy JD3 is here.
It's Wills.
Wills. Okay. See, this is what I get for not having my glasses on.
Well, it's hard to see the L's and the I's.
Yeah, they all run together. They all run together for me.
Ed Williams. Thank you, Ed.
Oh, thank you so much, man. So great to see you tonight. Yeah, 10K, I will say, does feel like a pretty special milestone.
Yeah.
Like every milestone feels special, but 10K kind of feels landmarkish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it, just shy of 2 years to get there, and very, very happy. I don't know. It felt good when we saw that tick over.
Yeah.
Chris Martin is here. I had a buddy in college named Chris Martin. Used to be one of my going out downtown buddies. I was his wingman, or he was my wingman, or
both.
There was something going on. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Man, Eric, you're the best, man. Thank you so much.
Awesome. If any one of you know Eric, you know how awesome he is.
And in May, Eric's birthday will be the day before my birthday.
Yes.
So it's going to be a big celebratory weekend. Yes. We're all going to be in Chicago. And if we want to go to the Chicago event we're having at a small distillery, Copper Fiddle, it's going to be like a 4-hour event with your first drink and catered barbecue lunch as part of the event. Mm-hmm. The link is in the video description below. Yep. You can check that out. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be like a sip. It's not like so much a meet and greet. We're calling it a sip and socialize.
Oh, that's that sounds like something like ladies would do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fancy.
We all want to be fancy from time to time. Joe's sipping on a Nashtucky. That is part of what's in this glass.
No, someone else said something about a Nashtucky.
Oh, okay. I thought Joe might be sipping on a Nashtucky.
Don said he's sipping on Benchmark, but going to switch to our Nashtucky pick to celebrate. Cheers, guys.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Yeah, that is part of what is in this. So Don and Mike, and we'll talk about the Nashtucky pick, because we've done a lot of barrel picks since the last time we live streamed, and we have a lot to catch the general public up on. So Jeff Smith is here. Ted Bro is here.
Y'all, are we caught up on chat yet?
Are we close? We're close. I can just see the end in sight. David Little's in the house. Yeah. What's up, man? David says we provide fun content, and I really appreciate that. We do try. We try to make it.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, thank you so
on
much,
10K.
man.
Here's a donation for a soundboard.
There we go.
Like the E&J Morning Zoo. That'd be awesome.
Jeff Boggs is here. Michael Hoffer's in the house drinking the 2XO blend. That's
thanks,
awesome.
Donnie.
Donnie, thank
His
you so
bath
much,
time,
man.
so not drinking. Fair.
There you
but
go.
Later I'll have a glass of cheers.
Hey,
we'll
probably be on later after the kids go to bed. This will usually go 2 hours on Sunday nights. So
yeah.
Much to Aaron's chagrin.
We do.
All right, we're caught up. Are we caught up?
Yeah, we're caught
All
up.
Right. We got to raise a glass, but before we do that, you guys know we got to raise our Z-Biotics.
Yes, we do.
So
we got to raise our Z-Biotics because it is necessary.
So let's talk about it. Z-Biotics is graciously sponsoring this event. And before you tune out, we are customers. We are skeptics turned believers.
Yes,
we are all kinds of stuff. So the story goes, and everybody who's been here in the last live stream since December know the story, but the story goes, cheers to our health, hopefully to yours too if you got your Z-Biotics. Story goes is that they reached out to sponsor us, and I was pretty skeptical. Wasn't really interested in having any sponsors at the time, and I said, you can send us some stuff. We'll try it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make skeptics believers. We tried it for 2 live streams back to back. Woke up the next morning after the first one saying, I think we have to say yes to the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Woke up the second morning saying, not only do we have to say yes to the sponsorship, but we have to sign up for Subscribe and Save
and get
so that we can get them every month, so that we are having them when we're filming. So we get a 12 box on Subscribe and Save, 12 pack box on Subscribe and Save. And they're not just sponsoring this because we're taking sponsors. They're sponsoring us because we believe in the product.
Absolutely.
And we want you guys to have good mornings as well. We don't want you guys, we want you to wake up feeling refreshed. The story goes with this is it's just science. It is what it is. And they've developed this enzyme that acts on a gut level, similar to the enzyme in your liver to help break down and metabolize alcohol. Mm-hmm. So you just drink a Z-Biotics before drinking, like we just did.
Yep.
Now we can have a good time tonight. Drink responsibly, drink water,
and stay hydrated. Still, don't be dumb.
As my grandma would say, drink like. Well, she wouldn't say drink. My grandma did not drink, but she would tell me to do things like I got some sense. So drink like you got some sense, and then, wake up and have a good morning.
Yeah.
Like I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, whether I want to or not, because my dumb body is getting older, and that's just what it does. But I got to be at work tomorrow at 7:30. And I drive for UPS, so I have to get up feeling good, ready to go.
Yeah.
Z-Biotics helps me do that. So if you want it to help you do whatever you need help doing, getting up in the morning, getting to your job, getting to the gym, whatever you want to do.
Or just if you just want to feel regular.
Yeah.
You just don't want to feel bad.
You
feel good.
Literally, we don't record any blocks of videos or do any live streams without taking this beforehand.
Not since we found them. Like every time we're filming, we've taken Z-Biotics.
Yep. So if you want, you can get 15% off by scanning that little QR code right up there. Just hold your phone's camera up to it. It'll have a little link, or you can go to the description, the link in the video description below, as the ticker says down there.
Yeah. And you can type
in stuff at checkout.
Yeah. So type in stuff at checkout and you'll get 15% off.
And here's the key. If you're not already a customer, you can put in that code and do the Subscribe and Save, and it stacks so you get even more money off.
You will, and I will say, it will be only your first Subscribe and Save that you'll get the our discount.
Yeah, but on the first month.
But the Subscribe and Save in general gets you discounts because you're a monthly subscriber.
Yep.
So
it
stacks on stacks of discounts, which I love.
And we believe in Z-Biotics, which is why they're sponsoring this video, because we don't say yes to anything we don't believe in. And what was I going to say? I had something so clever.
But we've got comments. We were missing comments.
Well, we'll catch up. But what was I going to say? Z-Biotics believes in us, and we believe in them, and we believe in you guys too. I don't know what I was going to say. I had something super clever.
We are a big proponent of Z-Biotics. Yeah. So cheers to that.
Yep. Cheers to that. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to 10K.
Let's celebrate. Oh. What are you drinking, Josh? You didn't even say that.
I am drinking a blend.
I'm going to move this, okay?
All right, let me put it over here.
Oh, okay.
We got space. Actually, you put it over there because I got a lot of stuff going on over here. Man, there was something what I was going to say is they believe in their product so much that if you if it doesn't work for you, if we know one person literally out of many, many, many people who have contacted us and said how much of a game changer ZBiotics is, but if it doesn't work for you for some reason,
most people have said that. We only know one person.
We literally know one out of many that have said it did not work for them. Money back guarantee, no harm, no foul, and they make good on it too. They make super good on it, verified by that one person. So, all right, we are going to do a giveaway today, but before we do that, we do need to raise a glass to our new patrons as well.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot of new patrons this month.
We do. Thank you all.
Thank you all. We always are appreciative of our existing Patreon members, and the Patreon membership that we have allows us to do so many cool things, like the barrel picks that we're doing. We do a lot of community blind flight nights that are coordinated. We do a lot of sample swaps. We do all kinds of fun stuff. But these new Patreon members are the members that have signed up. 34 new people since last month when we live streamed. And we can't thank you guys enough. The names on this list represent people who believe in the channel, and we can't thank you guys enough for it. And we've also met some people off of this list at Whiskey Weekend. We've met some people off of this list at the Barrels for Hope barrel pick that we did. We've got just can't thank you guys enough. There's vested members of the community in here that are, support a ton of other channels. It's so good to see familiar names. It's also so good to see new names. So for each and every one of you on that list, we are going to raise our glass.
Oh, yes.
And cheers, y'all.
Cheers. So, Josh, what you drinking? I'm going to go back to comments here, too.
So I'm drinking a blend of our Nashville Barrel Pick with ADHD whiskey.
I missed some stuff. Hold on.
And it's a 50-50 blend of that and our Nashtucky Nashville Barrel Company pick. And then I put in a splash of Calumet 16 just to give it a little bit more age. So
you're getting a little pricey up here.
Well, I'm just warming my palate up for what I've got going tonight, which is related to a couple of these bottles. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. I have a very ambitious night on my hands.
Yes.
Oh, put the ZBiotics thing back up.
Okay. Mike James.
Mike, what's up? Thanks,
Mike.
man. 10K. Yeah, man. 10K. It's crazy. I mean, when we started this thing, we didn't think anything about that. No. We just thought we're just going to have fun.
That seemed like
we're just going to have fun.
Unattainable.
Oh, Cheech is here. Bev Porter is in the house.
Oh, Mama P.
Great to see you both. Stephen Check is here.
Yeah, hold on. I have to go back up.
We've got Tim Tam Slam.
Barter Horse is here.
Raging Irishman. Oh, Barter. Yeah, dude, we are looking so forward to seeing you in May and looking forward to seeing everybody in May. Chicago event. Again, the link is in the video description below.
Yep.
It's 100% a go. We're just looking forward to everybody that can make it out. It's going to be a good time.
It'll be fun.
So we got Kelsey Dime is in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Matt Drennan's here. Did we say hi to Matt?
We did not, but we are saying hi now.
Tim Tam Slam.
Hooflung Dun. Got me. Zach Butler's here. I think I said hi to Zach.
Oh, thanks, Eric.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Thanks.
Oh, we have a giveaway. Let's run the banner for the giveaway.
Okay, hold on. Let me get caught up on chat.
Well, what did Eric say?
He's looking forward to the meetup.
Oh, heck yes. That's awesome.
Glad you're going to be there. Can't wait.
Very glad you guys are going to be there. We don't know who's going to be there because we don't get the ticket information direct to us. It goes to Copper Fiddle.
Yeah.
But we will get the ticket information before the event, so we know who we're going to be seeing there. Yeah. But we know a lot of people who are coming. So far, they've told us, and Eric just told us. So really looking forward to meeting you, man. Eric is such a good proponent, supporter of the Whiskey Tube community. Yeah. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Kate's drinking some Calumet 16 later.
Later, not yet.
Yeah. That's a good plan. That's a good celebratory pour. I feel like the Calumet 15 and 16 years are particularly great celebratory pours because it's high price, so you're not going to dip into it often. It's high quality, and they're just great. And you can find them. You can replace them if you run out of them.
Yeah.
So the giveaway for tonight is going to be a 6-pour, 2-ounce blind flight that's going to have Stagg Jr., our Nashville Barrel Company Swagg Jr. with ADHD whiskey, our yet to be released Nashtucky, which is Nashville Barrel Company same as this Kentucky-sourced bourbon. We just put the Nashville Barrel Company label on this. This is the Nashtucky logo, which is like, you can see that gray and gold. Like it's super premium looking.
Sexy.
But this stuff is fantastic. Kelvin barreled Kentucky-sourced whiskey. Both of them 5 years old, 127 and 6 proof respectively. The Swagg Jr. that'll be in the giveaway is Swagg Jr. batch 15 and 3 other pours. So
can you say what the 3 other pours are?
Nope.
Oh.
Those are going to be double blind.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
All
keeping you on your toes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're looking forward to giving that away. Looking forward to some people trying some of this Nashtucky and the the Kentucky-sourced Nashville Barrel Company stuff.
Yep.
So they sourced from Kentucky, aged in Tennessee, Kelvin barreled, fantastic. Like, you're drinking whatever you want tonight. You've got the rye.
Yep.
You've got a couple of samples of some pretty heavy hitting stuff to celebrate 10K.
Cool.
I have 8 glasses in front of me.
Yes, you do.
Not including this one. One of them is that Nashtucky that is yet to be released. One of them is the Nashville Barrel Company Swagg Jr. One of them is the Swagg Jr. One of them is 2020 George T. Stagg. And then the other 4, and I don't know what's what, the other 4 are just Swagg Jr., the Nashville Barrel Company ADHD pick that we did together with Matt, with varying percentages of Calumet 16 to introduce some age. And I mixed those up back in like early February, like February the 8th, I think. And then it's been mingling for like a month and a half. And I've been wanting to see if I could, Swagg Jr. already tastes crazy old. So when you mix in a little bit of Calumet 16 to bring in that cherry note and more age even, I want to see where
and you
GTS,
don't know what's what?
I don't know. We'll see where GTS falls within this. It's going to be fun. I got my hands full. I'll set this aside because
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I need to get on that. So let's catch up with chat.
Oh,
by the way, real quick, we are going to do we're generally hanging out tonight. Of course, I had to be extra and do this. Aaron, I was just going to do what Aaron's doing and just drink some good samples. But
Josh is going to Josh.
I've been wanting to get to this experiment for so long. And they've been mingling.
Do you think you're going to be able to do it and talk at the same time?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And we're going to do like a loose 10K Q&A. So if you guys have any questions about the channel, about Patreon, about barrel picks, about personal stuff within reason, let's be real. And like, whatever you guys want to talk about, ask away. We're happy to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Because we really are just hanging.
Joshed his experiment. Yeah. Yes, you did. I wanted to pull out a comment. Oh, this chat is going fast.
Yeah. We've got 147 in chat, by the way. Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys.
And
Tim Fabiano is drinking Sagamore Double Oak Rye.
Hey.
That's one of my favorites.
That is a
Travis says we all know Josh is the extra one. True.
Yeah.
Josh is gonna need another Z-Biotics with all those pours. Chris said drunk Josh is fun Josh. Sometimes. I said the sometimes.
Well, hopefully we don't get quite to that point.
Yeah.
But I got my hands full.
Oh man. I saw a comment I wanted to highlight. Oh, Raging Irishman. I really enjoyed your content. Finally subscribed to your Patreon. Thanks for all you do for this community and your awareness of mental health issues. Cheers to you both. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
That means a lot.
Thank you so much.
That the mental health live stream that we do, the live stream in October that we do to support mental health charity is really important to us. So
and
we're very proud of that.
And we are, I think the next block of content we have to record is our May block of content. And so when we start recording that, you're going to start hearing pitches at the end of the video to see if you have a bottle that you might want to earmark to the side
to donate
and just hang on to. And hopefully we can rally up and have a lot of good bottles to donate this year for the giveaway. You don't have to send them to us. Real quick, I want to point out, Doug Sowell said he just ordered Z-Biotics with our code.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks so much, man.
Let us know if it works for you. We love it. We're fans.
If it works for you like it works for us, man, thank you now, and then you can thank us later because you will be. Yeah. Nathan says Josh can talk and do anything else at the same time. LOL. Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Jeff Frank is here. Oh, hey, what's up, Curiosity Public guys? Oh man, I'm assuming that's Dutch. I'm assuming that's Dutch. Good to see you, man. One of my favorite channels on WhiskeyTube, and honestly, we do this together because we like hanging out together.
We do.
But if we didn't do this and I did it with two buddies of mine, like if I had the channel with two buddies of mine, it would very much be like nerd level as Curiosity Public. Like they get into the nitty gritty, they dive deep.
Which is like,
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So real quick,
what's the first? Here's our first question.
Okay, well, hang on. Jeff Frank's new here.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to star this question.
Jeff Frank is cheers from Menlo Park, California. First timer on the channel, sipping on some Rock Hill Farms. Nice, man.
Hey.
We've only had Rock Hill Farms once. It was a good barrel. We did like that one. Typically, Buffalo Trace isn't our 100% flavor profile, but it was good. James Farley's got a good question. You can star that or bring it up.
How about I just bring it up?
Yeah. James asked, if we could only drink from one distillery or non-distilling producer for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wild Turkey. Is that a distillery?
Yeah.
Wild Turkey.
That's a really interesting question because when you say non-distilling producer, if you have something like Nashville Barrel Company, then they're sourcing from multiple different places so you can get a little bit more variety. But honestly, it would be hard to say anything other than Wild Turkey. You
don't have to copy me. Bro, you don't have to just be like me all the time.
It's got to be Turkey.
That's what I say, because Turkey has rare breed.
I mean, they got rare breed, they got 101, their ryes are good, their masters keep releases are good. I think they're a little overpriced, but they are very good. You got the Russell's picks. Like I could live on Russell's picks alone. So yeah, it's got to be Wild Turkey.
Okay. How about this one? What's the first step to setting up a barrel pick? That's a question.
That is a whole can of worms. But I would say honestly, if you're in a position like us where the people that are going to be buying that pick are a wide group of people, then the very first step is finding an online distribution partnership. So we partner with Shared Pour. They can ship to almost every state. And shipping restrictions, nobody can ship to every single state. So Shared Pour can ship to a lot of states, and they're really great to work with. They have really good customer service. I mean, we love working with them. They've been fantastic to partner with. After that, it's just persistence and reaching out to distilleries and doing your thing.
I've got some other questions coming up here, but I want to say thanks to Joel. Thank you, Joel.
Thank you so much, man.
Hopefully we'll get to celebrate 20K soon. Whoa, that's crazy if that's true. That gave me a little, I got a little scared there. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A little bit. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks so much, man.
On 10K. May just be me by the end of the night.
I'll be on the floor back here.
It might be.
I'll just be on the couch. Erin will go to bed. I'll be laying down on the couch.
Yeah.
And she'll forget to turn the live stream off, and it'll just be.
And you'll just hear Josh snoring.
Yeah.
So great. So congratulations. Thank you, Zach.
Hey.
We'll love a 6-hour flight.
We'll get you in there. Big thanks to Greg Johnson for tracking tonight. Yeah. Greg always takes such good care of us.
TheBomb.com.
Yes, Greg is the man.
NBSS wants to know how many bottles in the collection.
Don't keep count.
I say we've been asked this before, and we never have an answer.
Yeah, I don't keep count.
We don't know.
That seems like a recipe for her to get mad at me. So it's
fair.
Space-wise, we're kind of limited to around 150.
We're tapped out on all of our space as well.
Give or take 20 bottles or something. So for sure under 200, I would say.
Yeah.
And we try to clear stuff out. We give a lot of stuff away. We give a lot of stuff away on giveaways. We drink a lot. Everything we have pretty much is open unless it's a backup bottle.
Yeah.
Tim Fabiano says, cheers, congrats on 10K. Thank you so much. We will keep up the good work.
DJ asks, what do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
I am in marketing. I am a content marketer, which means I write copy for a company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I work for UPS. I drive tractor trailer to Louisville or Lexington and back every day. And basically I get paid to do what I did when I was a teenager, which is drive around and listen to music. And now podcasts, talk on the phone with Bluetooth hands-free.
Safe driving.
Yep. And I also listen to a lot of the YouTube live streams. Like I'll start one of the live streams up before I leave and just listen to it as I'm driving. So kind of keeps me in the loop. Bill's saying Z-Biotics works, and amen, it does. And I'm so glad that it does, because it is a game changer. That's what we call it.
I don't understand this question. Or it's not a question. That doesn't look like an antique feather pin.
Yeah. So
my your little
fountain pen ran out of ink last time, and then I haven't filled it back up yet.
Yeah. It's over here.
Which means it's now right? Which means it's now it's empty. So which means it's now dried out. The tip's now dried out, and I got it.
He's just using a regular old
we've been busy
pilot pen.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've been picking barrels. We've done our Nashville Barrel Company pick. We just got back today from Louisville. We were up there for the weekend, and we ran over to Starlight and picked a barrel up there, and it's so good. It's a white grape brandy finished bourbon.
Were we supposed to talk about that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would we not?
I don't know.
We did. We picked it.
Okay, we did. Tell the people we picked it. I know, but we picked it. I didn't know if Joe wanted to get in on that too.
What about? I mean, we'll do a thing closer to. I mean, we got 10 to 12 weeks before it's bottled up and ready for release.
That's true. It's very good.
We picked a Starlight. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was very good.
It's white grape brandy finished. It's just, man, it's so good. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for you guys to get this.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Oh, we do a great job.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks so much, Mike.
Somebody likes us. Oh, thanks.
All these people do.
Well, some of them might not.
Earlier I said there's 140-something people in chat. There's 160-something people in chat now. Be sure to hit the like button.
Yeah, that doesn't
cost you anything. If you're on your phone, just X out of the chat real quick. Hit it, and then come right back. We'd love to get those likes up, only because they help other people find the live stream. The number's the number, but it helps other people find it, which is what we do care about. So we've got Gabriel in the house. Preston's here. Great meeting you at Whiskey Weekend Batch 5.
Whiskey Weekend.
Well, I started to say whiskey, and then I was just going to go WWB 5, and I realized I never say WWB 5 out loud. I only type it. So my brain just got completely jumbled up there. But yes, fine. Preston, it was great meeting you. I saw you got to go on that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye barrel pick with the podcast. Super lucky. I bet that was awesome.
Nice.
Barter Horde says Compass Box, maybe Old Forester ? Oh man, hard to say. You gotta say Compass Box. I would say Compass Box.
I don't even know what that is.
Scotch.
Oh, cool. Yes, I like Scotch.
Blended Scotch. James says he would say Turkey or Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill, just because they have a lot of variety, and I kind of do agree with that. That would be up there for me as well.
Oh, Zach said his super chats end in 99, so I hope that qualifies. Yes, when you give a super chat on your phone, for some reason
on Apple specifically.
On Apple phones, it specifically takes off a cent, but that you're good. We got you.
You're in there. Yeah, you're in there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
I don't know. It's weird. Just Apple being Apple.
Trying to be different. I'm assuming Apple takes that money, that 1 cent.
I don't know. No,
because where does it go?
No, it doesn't let you do. It doesn't. It's not like you put $5 in and it only shows $4.99. It only shows $4.99.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you do it on your phone,
weird.
If you do it on your computer or an Android device,
Apple is good for most things, but not that. That's bizarre.
Yeah, it's just a weird move on Apple's part. All right, so I've got A through H here, and I know they're all going to be good unless one of the blends went sideways on me. Mm-hmm. This one has some sharpness on the nose, but it is very good. It's just it's like fruity brown sugary.
I have a good question. I'm going to star this so you can drink a little bit more, but then I have a good question from Michael Ackley. Michael, I got you. We're going to answer your question in a minute. I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat trying to catch up and see if I have any questions that I missed. Well, thank you, Matt. Yeah, come on. 161 watching and only 89 likes. Thank you for being our supporter, Matt. We appreciate you. Hitting the like button is fun and it's easy.
Man, A is powerful on the palate, and it almost has like a little bit of it's got all your classic flavors there with some fruit, like a cherry note, and it has a little mintiness too.
Thank you, Beyond the Row. Congratulations on 10K.
Hey, what's up, Jamie? Good to see you. You got to be at 10K now. You got to be at like 100K now, right? You're growing big time. Check out Beyond the Row if you haven't already. If you like our channel, I think you would like their channel as well. It's Jamie, David comes on there, and they do a lot of blind tastings. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah. Blind tastings are where it's at. All right. You got your first glass? Because I'm going to pop a question for you.
Yep.
Josh, how did you get Erin to do the channel?
So funny enough, she likes hanging out with me.
I do. Go figure.
I don't know why, but She does.
It's because you're pretty.
No. So why is your hand so wet? Are you sweating?
I'm sweating because it's hot in here. Yeah. Normally my hands are like ice boxes.
Yeah.
It's like really warm in here though. Whenever we are in this room and we're filming, my hands get really hot and swollen. I don't know what it is.
We do have a fan going. Also, I'm taking some measures to improve the audio because I am not particularly happy with the audio for the channel. So we're taking some measures. We're doing some makeshift stuff right now, and if it works well, then hopefully it sounds better than it ever has before. But let me answer Michael's question.
Yep.
So when we first started dating, we went to the proper sake company in Nashville. We photographed their opening. And it was so fun to do a creative project together because we had never been with a partner before that like had that same creative ideas.
The same creative hobby.
Right. Particularly in photography.
Yeah.
I'd always had an interest in doing videography. We had talked about doing all kinds of different creative projects together. We had talked about doing podcasts. We talked about blogs. We talked about all kinds of stuff.
And nothing just seemed to fit.
Yeah.
It was like, ugh.
And as we were talking about all these things randomly, at night when we're sitting down at the end of the evening to hang out, talk, watch a show, something like that, I would pour a glass of whiskey and I would be sipping it and I would be talking to Erin and she would always take a sip of it. She'd be like, let me try it, so she would take a sip of it. At the time I was watching a lot of Whiskey Tube and still do, but less so now because we're just so busy. But I was watching a lot of Whiskey Tube and, when I drink Jack Daniels, I know all the notes you're supposed to get with Jack Daniels. When I drink Buffalo Trace products, I know all the notes you're supposed to get with Buffalo Trace products. So I would go into those glasses knowing what they were, and I would get all those notes that everybody on YouTube said you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
But I started doing blind tastings, and between her giving crazy notes that nobody else on Whiskey Tube was saying, and then me doing blind tastings and then finding out I wasn't getting the same notes when I was blind that most other people were getting on those pours, it kind of came together and it's like, hey, let's maybe think about doing this channel. And I'd also done a blind bracket to see what my kind of favorite distillery and core products were. And so I worked my way through that and I did it on video in the local the local bourbon club that we have. But I didn't really like that. Facebook could just, Zuckerberg could just nuke that group in a heartbeat if he wanted to, and then everything I'd put out there would be gone. Also, I wanted to play with videography with a photography background, and so it just all kind of coalesced together. And she was game to do it with me, and we started filming together.
And I did tell him, I said, once this stops being fun, I'm not going to do it anymore. So you got to keep it fun.
Right.
I did tell you that.
And that was the thing. It was so fun when we were doing it together.
It was fun to hang out. And now, not only am I having fun hanging out with him, but I'm having fun hanging out with you guys too, which I didn't even, at the beginning, that wasn't even on my radar because I had never obviously done a YouTube channel before. So I didn't realize the community that could be built through that, which makes it fun. So now it's like, okay, I mean, this is just fun. Whether he stays fun or not, y'all are fun. So, here we are. I'm trying to star some questions so that way, because I'm getting way behind in chat. So let me get caught up.
Stefan had a question. You got to start that one too.
Okay.
Ben has a question.
I know. I know we got lots of questions here, but I want to thank you some of the super chats.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you guys. I'm going to
get you in on that giveaway.
I'm going to show all the super chats so we can get Greg up to date, and then I'll go back up and do the questions. Thank you, Jeffrey. UPS guy, how do people send samples or bottles to others? Just package it very carefully.
First off, you are prohibited from shipping alcohol in the UPS system unless you have a liquor license. So there's that.
That's the official.
And if you take it to a UPS store and say, hey, ship this bottle, they will tell you, no, you cannot do that. However, UPS is not the police. And as a delivery driver for 9 years, I can tell you nobody in hub operations or delivering packages cares anything about what's in the box. They got too many to deal with. All we want to do is just get it to its destination unharmed as quickly as possible. So that's the goal. So whatever you put in there, that's your business.
Yes.
Not telling you to do it. I'm telling you it's prohibited. I also will tell you we ship a lot of marinade
and
barbecue sauce.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm caught up for right this second. So let's go to, so we went to, Travis had a question. Other than what we decided at Starlight, did you sample some other distillery only releases, and what did we like the most of what we did when we were at Starlight? Did we sample some other?
So yeah, the Ambarana, we tried some of the cigar batch.
The cigar batch. Yeah.
We tried, we tried so much stuff. So the pick was really cool. They let us try a port and a sherry finish to kind of get our palates, actually a regular bourbon first, then a port and sherry finish to get our palates warmed up and started. And then we tried like the VDN, like any other day I could have told you that. It slipped in my mind. What's VDN? Vino de Naranja or whatever. It's like the orange, whatever.
Oh yeah. It had orange rind stuff, right?
Yeah, and we tried that one, and then we went into the warehouse and we tried all kinds. We tried a stout finish, we tried the Ambarana finish, cigar batch, we tried a blueberry port finish, we tried the white grape brandy finish that we picked, which was by far to me the best one. We tried
Josh, when he drank it, he was like, "Oh."
This is what I said when we picked the Starlight. I said, "Everybody leave, give me a straw and shut the door."
Yeah, you did.
I want to be in here with this barrel by myself, and maybe I'll make it out, but I'm not sure if I will or not.
Yeah.
It was that good. It was cool because at Starlight they have so many different finishing barrels, and that's what we wanted to pick.
Yeah, and they really have fun with experimentation with things there.
Yeah, and so when we were picking it, it's like, here, try this, and try the blueberry port, and try this, and we're trying all these different things. And every time they poured me a glass of something out of the barrel and gave us a glass of it, I would try it and be ready to taste the next thing. But when we hit that white grape brandy finish, I said, hold on. I don't want to try the next thing.
Let me sit here.
I want another glass of this.
Yeah.
And then everything we tried after that, I just still kept thinking about the white grape. And then we got another pour at the end just to verify that it was the right one.
Yeah.
And it is the right pick.
Here's a good question. Do you ever say, I need a break from bourbon? How long has your biggest break been?
You speak to that.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
After every filming we do, I say, I don't want to ever drink again.
Yeah.
After every event we go to, I say, I don't ever want to drink again.
Yeah.
After every pick we go to, I'm like, I've had my alcohol for enough for the year. I don't ever want to drink again.
So with you, it's social.
It's a social thing.
You're a social drinker. You don't care to remember or pick out all the nuances of things, which is kind of what makes our channel different, because we really do say what do we say? What do you say?
We're not whiskey professionals?
No, at the beginning of every video. What do you say?
The Real World channel?
Yeah, for the Real World whiskey consumer. Because a lot of people, and I know I've been there, a lot of people can't pick out 15 different flavor notes and get all the things on the nose that people get. And so
some people just don't want to pick out all the flavor notes.
Right.
Like, I just want to drink it, and I know
if you like it or not.
I just know if I like it or not. And if something stands out to me, I'll say it.
Yeah.
But if not, if I like it, I drink it. If I don't, I give it to Josh.
Right. Which is a big reason why we have such a simplified scoring system now, where it's just like thumbs up, we like it. It's just okay. Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Or we love it, 2 thumbs up. It's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So Erin brings that to the equation. And because that's how she is, when there's a lot of recording going on, like if we don't record all the time, we batch record. So if we record and then we have a live stream and then we have a Patreon live stream and then there's like an event and then another recording or something like that, and it stacks up where she's drinking for like 2 or 3 days on end in volume,
and like multiple days in a row.
Yeah. She doesn't.
I'm like, I'm fine if I never drink again, but then I do inevitably.
Right. So for me, I can answer this very quickly. We actually have a video coming out about this very soon. That says, like, I don't know what we're going to title it yet. Like, I quit drinking bourbon or something for 90 days or something. Technically, I've quit for like 2 or 3 years. But usually for me, I don't really keep track all that much. I don't like to be drunk. I don't like to feel crappy the next morning. So I try to drink in moderation within reason, and I let myself cut loose and have a good time here and there. I will also say that, what was I going to say? I blanked because I saw chat and I got distracted.
Don't look at chat.
I know. I saw somebody else as a UPS driver, so I got distracted by Truman.
Stop looking at chat.
for me, this stuff is for a good time, not for the bad times. So I don't like to drink if I'm feeling down or stressed or anything like that. For me, it's about enjoying what it is, sharing that experience with other people. So if that's available to record videos to put out for you guys or hop on live streams with you guys, share pours in person at events or things like that, I love that sort of stuff. But if I'm in a funk or something like that, I'll take however long off I need.
Yeah. So we have 2 questions that ask the same thing. Brian asked, podcast you've listened to lately, best podcast you've listened to lately. And then someone else asked that as well. Steven, he drives for a living. What are some of your go-to podcasts?
Okay. So, I mean, there's always the classics like Radiolab and This American Life and all that stuff. I'm not a big like crime drama guy or whatever, but there's a podcast called The Piketon Massacre. It's a little bit more like
Serial.
Yeah, it's like Serial. Serial is a fantastic podcast.
If you haven't heard it.
S-Town is fantastic. If you haven't listened to that one, it's kind of like more of a not a detective mystery type thing because it's real life. There's always Joe Rogan. What I've been listening to, or kind of like tangentially listening to a lot lately, is I'm a shoe guy. Like I'm not specifically a sneaker guy. I've always been a shoe guy.
You're branching out into sneakers though.
Well, I've always been into sneakers along with boots and everything else, but I found a YouTube channel. It was Soul Collector. Now they've moved all this content over to the Complex channel, but there's a thing called Full Size Run where they have guests on, and then they also have the Complex something sneakers podcast or something. And the chemistry between the hosts is amazing. That's what makes it good because it's just hilarious. So I've been really enjoying that. For NFL, I like Around the NFL. Host chemistry, again, amazing. The Bomb is a great little mini series. There's always Bourbon Pursuit, Fred Minnick's podcast. I'm a watch guy, so I listen to the Hodinky Radio podcast. The Podcast is a fantastic podcast and YouTube channel, so check them out if you haven't already. Smartless is pretty good.
Like his list, is like a lot.
It is many
podcasts.
Many. Yeah.
So another question for you, and then I'll let you drink. What is your go-to watch right now? That's a question. He doesn't have all of them.
Well, no, I have 2. I primarily, I wear a like circa 2003 Rolex Explorer reference 114-270, 36 millimeter. Got that for my kind of 40th birthday / 20 years with UPS type of thing. I bought that from you. She sold that to me because
you didn't get it for your 40th birthday.
It was in my head. That's what it was.
It was
a splurge.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I sold it to you like a year and a half ago when you were like 38.
I know, but it was really more for like 20 years.
It was because you wanted it and I didn't want mine anymore, so I sold it to you.
Right. Well,
so I could get a Cartier.
And it was more 20 years at the company, and I've always loved that watch. So I wear that at work every day. Come home, take that off, put it away, grab my circa 2008 Submariner reference 14060M, and I usually wear that around the house. That's what I've got on now.
That's
kind of what I wear all the time.
The watch that I equate with Josh is the Sub.
And before buying the Explorer, it was a lot of Speedmaster too, but I sold my Speedmaster so I could afford this. And then I just have some stuff that I kind of mix in, some Seikos, a Manta that I love, some Casio G-Shocks, Casio calculator watches. I mix that stuff in, but the go-to is this and the Explorer.
Yeah. All right.
Real quick, I saw it asked at least once, if not multiple times, how many samples are in our blind sample pool.
I didn't see that. Oh,
yeah, Matt Burns asked.
You need to pay attention to drinking, and I do chat.
Okay. So, well, look, you missed it. So, yes, I saw something with Mark Bills. So samples in the pool, pours unknown pool.
Where?
30, literally like 3 up from where you're at. Yep. Star that.
Why?
The Starlight. Well, I was going to say start, so show it later because I need to answer Matt. We got to work on our live stream chemistry. We're off tonight.
You stop bossing me around, and our chemistry is great.
So, 36 at any one point in time. We have a box that holds 36 samples, but we have, I don't even know how many samples outside of that, and we rotate. So we're only drawing from 36, but there is a much larger backup pool
rotating pool of 36
that we fill in when we drink stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to keep some balance. So like if we drink something special, we try to replace that something special with something special.
Mm-hmm.
If we drink something standard, we try to replace that with something more standard and readily available.
Yeah.
To try to keep a balance in the pool.
30 minutes behind in chat, so you need to stop talking.
Are we? No way.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That question was from 20 minutes ago.
All right, scroll through.
Okay.
See what we can catch.
Thank you for letting me do my job that you don't pay me for.
Well, sometimes you get behind in chat. We might just have to skip ahead.
We might just have to skip ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, let me hide this comment. Okay. You drink some.
All right. As you go, I'll answer as quick as I can. Gabriel asked if we tried Brazilian whiskey. We have not tried Brazilian whiskey.
I would love to. That
sounds wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. We will get to you. UPS guy. How do people send samples or bottles? We already did that.
Yeah. Because you were like down and you're up. You're all over the place.
Well, I was trying. Y'all, we're about to have a fight right
I'm going to
here,
be on the couch tonight.
right here on the internet.
Nathan asked, what's Nathan ask? Do I wear the brown shorts? Nathan Tuck asked if I wear the brown shorts.
Sometimes he does, and yes, he looks good in them.
The short ones.
The short ones. He's got some nice legs.
It's too hot for anything else.
He's got some thick thighs, and I love it.
Thick thighs and thin patience.
I got some thin patience with you right now. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you so much, man.
Oh, Don is heading out. 4:30 alarm clock in the morning.
Thanks for joining in, man.
Yeah, thank you for watching a little bit. Let's see. Oh, do you want to answer this one?
Pull it up.
Okay. The answer is
us. Never.
Nope.
Never, ever.
Not gonna happen. Josh has a daughter from his first marriage, so we do have an 11-year-old.
Yep, and we have her half the time.
And that's it.
We do all our channel stuff when we don't have her, and when we do have her,
we don't focus
on family stuff. Yeah. So. Yep.
So that's it. The end.
Yeah.
That's the answer to the question. There will never be any little stuff on whiskeys. I know it's sad, but medicine and science have helped us with that. Let's see. What else we got? The Whiskey Sergeant. Congrats on the 10K. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm catching up.
Oh, so real quick while you're catching up.
Yep.
A was really good. Fruit, brown sugar, powerful cherry. Had a little minty note and a little sharpness on the nose. B was a little more refined and round on the nose and palate. Cherry and oak. I mean, all these are going to have cherry and oak because what they are. But C kind of had this rich, old, leathery note on the nose in addition to all that.
Interesting.
And it got dark, rich, and oily on the palate. So I do know that there's a 2020 George T. Stagg in the bunch. Don't know if that's sample C or not, but it's very good.
Do you think it might be?
I'm trying not to think about what they are. I'm just going off of what it is. But so far, they have gotten better as they've went. They went from very good to very, very good to flat out great.
Oh,
so,
interesting.
Yeah.
So right now, if you had to pick a favorite between A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Which one?
A third, B second, C first.
Okay.
Oh, and D is like a hard left turn.
Oh, interesting.
This has to be one of the ones that has a high Barton percentage in it. Because like if you're just tuning in, what Erin's drinking is whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
You got some samples over there.
I know.
And what I'm drinking is a flight of 8 pours that has 2020 George T. Stagg, Swagg Jr. batch 15, 2 of our Nashtucky picks from Nashville Barrel Company that are Kentucky-sourced Kelvin barrels, and then 4 are one of those barrels that has had some Calumet 16 mixed in to give it some aged element.
Aged.
And this smells like it has a lot of Barton in it.
Oh,
what?
Bill just reminded me. So we ate at a restaurant last night with Bill and Delia. It was so good. I had some curried shrimp and chicken paella that I left at the hotel in the refrigerator.
Oh, no.
Just this morning. Because
I was like, why are you so sad? I don't know. That was a fantastic meal and experience. What are you talking about?
It's in the fridge at the hotel from the cleaning crew probably threw it away.
That paella, that curried, and particularly with the shrimp, was unreal good.
It was so good. We ate at this Middle Eastern restaurant in Louisville last night. What was it called? Ramsey's? something
Ramsey's Kitchen
of
of
the
the World or
something.
something. Ramsey's Food of the World or
It
something.
was cool. It looked
in
like a very
Louisville.
popular place. Yeah.
And we went to Neat, which has a lot of old vintage bourbon.
Ooh,
and
we tried a 1978.
let me tell.
No, I want to say it. Yellowstone
Yes.
bottle, which was so good.
Yes. We also tried a 91 pre-fire Heaven Hill 15-year Anderson Club, as well as a 88 Wild Turkey 101 8-year. And Bill, we tried a virgin bourbon, which is pre-fire Heaven Hill 101 proof 15-year Heaven Hill.
But
all this stuff.
The best. Hold on. Go on.
And prior to that, Bill had been at Neat and tried a cheesy gold foil Wild Turkey from, I think it was 80. It might have been 88 or something like that as well. So a lot of Wild Turkey, pre-fire Heaven Hill. The best pour of the night
was the $5 per ounce 1978 Yellowstone.
78.
78.
78. 1978.
Trust me, I remember this one.
Yeah, 1978.
It was only $5 for an ounce, which was like the least that we paid for an ounce at that place.
It was better.
So good.
It was better than everything else in there.
All right.
It was wild too.
We got another question for you. When we do our blinds, do we first pour all the bottles, or do we have any consideration for how long they've been open?
Yeah, so we usually don't put the first pour of a bottle in. We usually let it open up for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Peter Fasciano, get him. Whiskey's a Journey. Congrats on 10K.
Oh.
What's up, man? Good to see you in here.
Yeah.
If you guys are not following Peter's channel, incredibly high production value, fantastic sound. Just he knows what he's doing, and he's relatively new to whiskey tasting, but he is on point with his analysis and everything. One of my absolute favorite new channels. I think Peter's up over 1,000 subscribers now. I don't honestly look. I just know when every one of his videos comes out, I watch it. Yeah. So that's it.
So Drew's checking out our live for the first time and not sure what to think.
Oh, we're all over the place, man.
What does that mean? That hurts my feelings. Don't hurt my feelings, Drew. Don't do me this way. Kate said I need to keep you on track. Yep. So what you're on sample D now? What you got for sample D?
Man, it's really good. It's really good. It's a little soft compared to the rest. I think that has to be one of the ones that has a higher percentage of Barton in it.
You think so?
Brian says, happy wife, happy life. We in this house like to say happy spouse, happy house.
Mm-hmm.
But
we as in Josh,
you're not
but
wrong. You're not wrong.
Nathan says bickering makes the stream better.
Oh yeah, we get to relive you getting a little perturbed with me.
I mean, if you just stop telling me what to do, I wouldn't get mad at you because I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man.
Glass E is.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Got some sample bottles. Work on sharing in the future. Awesome.
Good to see you in here, man.
Let's see what else we got.
All right, let's try to get caught up.
Thank you, Whiskey Talk.
Thank you so much.
Let's see.
All right, sample E is everything I want a glass of whiskey to be.
E? Can I smell it?
Yeah. It's like fluffy.
It does smell fluffy.
When I say stuff is fluffy, it's kind of got like this powdered sugar doughiness to it.
Oh, thank you, Ben. That's so kind.
Thank you so much, man.
Keep doing what we're doing.
Ben, we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
My fellow shoe guy.
Oh, is he a shoe guy?
Philippe asked if we had the Old Soul 10 type series. We have not had any of the old. We might not have had any Old Soul at all, actually.
Wow.
To be honest with you. Definitely not that one, though.
Oh, Zach's got to head out, but throwing another entry in. Oh, thank you.
There you go. Oh, by the way, real quick, hour into this, make sure you don't have to stick around to the end to leave, or you don't have to stick around to the end to find out who won the giveaway. So
you can leave and still win the giveaway.
At an hour and 50 minutes is when we will do the drawing for the giveaway. So just putting that out there. I always mean to say it on the top of the live stream. I always forget. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah.
Terrence says we seem very combative tonight. It's probably me. I just don't like being told what to do. And Josh is telling me what to do today.
Well, usually Erin works the chat in a very linear fashion, and she's jumping around a little bit more, and it's distracting.
Well,
and confusing
normally we don't have people asking us questions, so I was trying to make sure I didn't leave out the super chats, and then I also was able to go back up and get to the questions too.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair.
Thank you.
It's almost like she does this all the time.
Thank you for understanding me.
Jeff Frank asked a good question.
Yeah, I was just about to get that. Favorite bands, artists, or other types of music to sip bourbon to? Oh, well.
Usually when we're listening to music and sipping, it's usually because we have company.
Yes.
And for that, we love just like something really chill, usually kind of in like a smooth jazz, like bluesy type of jazzy.
I like bluesy.
Stuff in that vein.
Yeah.
And then I personally a perfect night for me would be sitting around by myself with something complex and robust and everything, and like Tool's Lateralis or their new album Fear Inoculum or something like that. Like, give me some complex music and some complex.
You're a complex man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pour a little bit of a Michter's Rye. It's a sample from Michter's 2022.
Michter's 10-year rye.
Yeah.
2022. This is from none other than WJK himself in the chat.
Yes.
So
in honor of me leaving my paella in the fridge at the hotel.
Sad day.
I'll drink some Michter's Rye and lament my delicious meal that I will no longer be able to eat. All right, let's see what else we got. You're on what sample now?
I'm on E now, the one that's fluffy on the nose.
Oh. Do we have an infinity bottle? We do, don't we?
So we don't have a everything infinity bottle. We have brand specific infinity bottles. So we have an Old Fitz decanter that we have all Heaven Hill stuff in, and we have a Blanton's bottle that we have all Buffalo Trace stuff in, and both of those distilleries, everything that's over 100 proof or over has 1 ounce in, and everything under 100 proof has 2 ounces in it, and they're both very good.
Yeah. Apple Crow, I always taught, was if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
There you go.
I mean, that's true. Also, if Josh isn't happy, it's pretty wild too.
So Matt says he mixed Calumet 16 with Swagg Jr. and it did not measure, but it is good though.
He didn't measure because he wasn't baking.
Yeah.
He was like, it was a caveat. Like, I didn't measure anything because I'm not baking. Like,
right.
That's the only time you really need to measure, right? Is when you're baking. Have we ever tried Poor Man's Fitz? 1 part Elijah Craig, small batch, 1 part 1783.
No, we haven't tried that one. We haven't done a lot of the typical blends that float around out there. We've done Poor Man's Pappy, and honestly did not think I would want to do that again.
Yeah. Like
Weller 12 is so hard to come by, and for that matter, 107 is hard to come by as well. I'd rather just have them separate and apart.
Yeah, I was reading Ben's. Don't hear what we're not saying.
Okay.
James Farley, favorite bottle on the bar.
Okay.
Like our bar? Any bar?
Our bar. I'm assuming our bar.
Yeah. We'll just make assumptions.
What's your favorite thing we've got? You go more for like, you're a woman of the people. When you think
what does that mean?
When you think of favorite bottle, you're not thinking anything crazy. You're thinking, what is your kind of go-to?
Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered bourbon.
That's fair. The non-chill filtered travel exclusive.
Filtered.
Yeah. For me, I would say, and this is going to sound, not trying to sell bottles or anything, but it's the ADHD whiskey
Swagg Jr.
and collaboration we did with Matt, the Swagg Jr. bottle and the Nashtucky bottle that we just picked that we have yet to release. Those are my 2 favorite things we have in the house right now. I love that Kentucky-sourced Kelvin barrel stuff that Nashville Barrel is putting out in that particular run of barrels. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would include in that.
Favorite means 1, so you've already answered it. What's our Found North pick? Do you know the blend of ages and what's in it? He doesn't remember what Nick said when we did the pick.
50% is a 12-year rye, 20% is a 19-year rye, and then 30% is a 21-year corn whiskey. So that corn offsets all that rye and brings tons of sweetness. And then it was put in a new wood char #1 barrel, very similar to a toasted barrel, for 12 months.
Oh, Michter's is good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on.
Yeah.
I just was surprised.
And that, honestly, the Found North would be up there for me too. Although Found North Batch 6 is also very good, and that could be in contention for favorites as well.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some other people answering the sipping bourbon and music question. Ben says Duke Ellington.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey says George Winston. So what is our favorite food? Sharsicles with mountains and mountains with mountain. What?
Love it. Awesome name. What's your favorite food?
Right now it's Thai food.
The paella you left in the fridge.
I love Thai curry. Historically speaking, it's my answer's always been pizza, and I do love pizza, but I've really just been craving a Thai curry like all the time, like a Penang curry.
Yeah, I introduced you to Penang beef curry, and you are obsessed with it. I would say for me, if I had to pick a category of food, I could eat Mexican food every single day and have for many years.
Yeah.
But favorite, just out and out, like last meal type stuff. Man, it'd have to be like steak and scallops.
I was gonna say steak or something.
Yeah, like steak and scallops, or maybe steak and lobster.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We have a good question here. I really like your blind tasting. Could I get a couple pointers? Because from you, I'll be hosting one. I own a liquor store, and I'm not looking to educate, but to show people that there's more out there to try. That's really fun. Yeah, hosting a blind tasting. Do you have any pointers?
I would honestly say what a lot of people focus on is like trying to match mash bills or all this stuff. I don't think any of that matters, because if you're blind, you can't pick that stuff out. You got to be really good, and even then it's a crapshoot. So what I would say is try to pick out bottles that either have complementary flavor profiles or have differing flavor profiles. So either go all the same to show the subtle nuances, or if it's a very rookie group of people, kind of go way different to show the vast differences that flavor profiles can have, and then let people decide what they like. So
that's good.
If you're doing it specifically in the world of bourbon, you could take something like Buffalo Trace if you can get your hands on one, or Bowman small batch if you can't get your hands on Buffalo Trace, Elijah Craig small batch, Maker's Mark 46, and I don't know.
Don't look at me.
Four Roses single barrel or something like that. And you're going to get a variety of different flavor profiles within a relatively tight proof point window. And then people can zero in on what they like the best blind. And then when you do the reveal, it's like, okay, great. I like that flavor profile. I'd probably throw Wild Turkey 101 in there as well. Make it a 5-pour blind. Or keep it kind of close and maybe do some Buffalo Trace and MGP or something, or, get Knob Creek 9-year and Elijah Craig small batch and an MGP.
Get Dickel 9-year?
Dickel 9-year bourbon would be a good one to include in any of these that we're talking about.
There is none of that. That's a joke.
Dickel 8-year bourbon.
8-year bourbon. That was a very good answer.
Yeah.
Good job. Let's see.
Again, real quick, while you're looking, we will be doing a giveaway until 9:50 our time, 10:50,
which is Central Time. Some people don't know where we are.
Yep.
9:50 Central Time is when the giveaway will commence.
Yep.
Commence? That's finished?
Conclude.
Commence is start.
Yes.
I should know
So
this.
if you want in on it, any super chat gets you invited or gets you an entry into it. While you're here, 159. Thanks for joining in. Hit the like button. It helps us out a lot if you do that.
Does.
Oh, well, this is easy for Aaron.
Well,
Eric,
I've got a few favorites.
Okay. Eric asks, what's our favorite non-domestic whiskey we've tried?
Well, what's the Welsh one that we just had recently?
The Penderyn.
Penderyn.
Yeah.
Real good. Also, Amroot.
You're a huge Amroot fan.
Is really good.
I also am a huge Amroot Indian whiskey fan.
So I feel like Indian whiskey and Welsh single malt whiskey, the ones I've had have been really good. So that's my answer. I know it's very generic, but I don't remember enough about the specifics to remember.
Ardbeg Oakdale.
Oh, yeah, Ardbeg. Yes.
Balvenie 21-year Portwood. Those I could live on those two bottles. but also Amroot and Penderyn, but particularly Amroot, very much like the intermediate sherry. Oh my goodness gracious, that bottle is magnificent. So good. Okay, so while you're looking, F on the nose.
Oh.
And palate, very refined.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
Greg asked, what wine varietals do we typically gravitate towards? Greg, do you know who you're talking to? Red?
Yeah.
I gravitate towards the red ones.
Yeah.
The varietals that are red.
Yeah, I mean, like California cabs are hard to beat. I mean, you get those big bold flavors, and we'll mix it up from here from other stuff, like particularly when we're doing Italian food. I really like to get oh man, why am I blanking on what it is now? Man, my brain is shutting down on me.
It's okay.
What do I like to get? Just like Italian reds. Like, there's a lot of Italian reds I like.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
I'm totally blanking.
Apple Crow wants to know, what is the Swagg Jr? You keep talking about it.
It's a Nashville Barrel Company bottle that is part of their Nashtucky line. We picked it out collaboratively with Matt Porter from ADHD Whiskey, and it is very, very good. We blinded it against Stag Jr., multiple different batches. And what Matt would say is that it's not Stag Jr., but it stole its swagger, which is where the name came from.
Which was so clever.
Yeah. So Matt named it, but it is one of my favorite bottles that we have in the house.
Drew says, you seem like a cool dude. People like you, Josh.
They really like me.
They really like you because you're good enough and you're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you.
Well, I will tell you, Drew, I'm not quite as frantic as this. Because we got a lot going on. I always overdo it every single time on a live stream.
You do.
I think to myself, I'm going to do something fun and cool, and then chat starts popping off, and I can't keep up, and we're off the rails.
You're not a good multitasker.
I'm an awful multitasker.
Michael wants to know, what's our banana pancakes blend again? It's
equal parts Old Forester 1910, Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, preferably a store pick if you can get your hands on one, and a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, also preferably store pick if you can get your hands on one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Equal parts.
Yeah, it's
delicious. Good. Chef's kiss. All right, so you're on glass F.
F. This is the 6th glass, and it is contending on the nose. It's very refined.
Oh, you have a little ranking here already. Oh, you got something tied for first?
Mm-hmm.
So
glass
C and E are tied for first. Glass B and D are tied for second. Interesting.
And F is the most fruit forward.
Let's see.
Very fruit forward. It has some darker elements, but not as much as some of the other glasses.
What? Drew, we're not friends. I was nice to you. I will no longer be nice to you.
So I know Drew from other chats. I see Drew in other chats.
Well,
and there's some kind of matrix.
Me and Drew are fighting now.
Okay. He's on your list?
It's on my list.
All right.
Which is unfortunate because now I only have one person on my list, and it's Drew.
So
thanks, Mike.
So Mike asked if we've tried any of the non-channel samples he sent yet. Not yet. We have been, I think the busyness has been insane.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild.
So busy. I'm so thankful tonight, and then tomorrow night we have a patron live stream. And then after that, we kind of have like almost over a month and a half of very normal life again. So we can kind of get back into a little bit more of a rhythm. We've just been doing so much with barrel picks and, everything going on, travel and everything. It's just been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
What time is it?
You see what it says 1:15? That means it's 9:15. Right there, live 1:15, 9:15. Okay. That corresponds with the time.
Okay.
Because we went live at 8. Okay. So.
Did we go live at 8?
Yeah.
We did go live at 8.
Little helpful hint.
So that person that said we were late was wrong?
We were like less than a minute late.
There you go.
We just want to make sure you guys are here.
If we could only do one tour experience on the Bourbon Trail, what would it be? I don't know enough about what's on the Bourbon Trail.
You would say Old Forester.
Old Forester
in downtown Louisville.
Because I want to live in that building. Apparently, you can rent a room in there. Like it's like they Airbnb a room out. I would totally do that.
Honestly, I would say Makers. I haven't been to Woodford though, but we've been. I think all the other big ones. No, we haven't done Turkey, which is absolutely criminal.
Yeah,
it's our favorite distillery. We've not been there, but they've had their visitor center shut down and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like it's not something like once you go on a few, they're kind of all the same. But the grounds at Makers are just absolutely gorgeous. Buffalo Trace is very good too.
Mm-hmm.
We actually just went to Buffalo Trace this past Saturday morning for the first time.
It was pretty.
It's very pretty, but Makers grounds are just absolutely next level.
Tim wants to know how to send money for the super chat entry.
So there should be in the YouTube chat, there should be a little dollar symbol next to the, like where you put your comment in. And that's how you do it. That's how you super chat. And it's just through super chats. It's not through Patreon or anything like that. It's just easier to track when they all come through super chat. And the super chats help support the channel.
They do.
And yeah, it just all kind of helps. And then we get to share some whiskey with you guys. And I love putting together blind flights for people.
First one that pops in your mind, readily available bottle people sleep on go.
Sleep on makes it the hard part. You'd say probably Sagamore Double Oak.
Yeah.
Like people who don't like rye, pass it up.
Yeah. It's
and
so good.
I get it. Like, don't go out and buy a $65 bottle of rye. If you don't like rye, try it somewhere first.
Yeah.
But that's one that people sleep on. I would say for rye, I would say Stellum rye. People sleep on Stellum rye. It's one of the best ryes on the market. Super readily available. Great price for a 115, 16 proof cast strength rye. People don't sleep on Rare Breed or Knob Creek. What do people sleep on?
I don't know.
People don't sleep on Early Times.
What about?
Man,
I want to say
I'm struggling on the bourbon front.
Something, but this is gonna be
bad.
What about that Evan Williams bottled in bond, 100 proof?
Nah, people don't. Well, people either just like it or don't. It's nobody sleeping on that.
Okay.
Man, that's a really tough question in the bourbon world. Honestly, I'm just personal bias here. I would probably say Nashville Bourbon Company. Nashville Barrel Company, yeah. Because people think that they just source MGP bourbon and they don't think it's anything more than that. And they source Kentucky bourbon. A lot of it is Kelvin barreled. A lot of it is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, if I didn't have a channel, I would be very content just going to Nashville Barrel Company all the time and just tasting bottles off the bar.
Yeah.
There you go. Tim figured it out. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you so much. We got you in there. That's 4 entries. So yeah, like I think their stuff is like criminally underrated.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of what else. I think Wilderness Trail also is pretty underrated, especially their picks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a good Mexican food place in Tennessee? We're spoiled in California. Yeah. That's true. California does have good Mexican food.
Yeah, California's kind of next level, but yeah, there's good
Mexican food in Tennessee.
It's a lot of Tex-Mex and like your kind of standard stuff, but if you find the right spots, it can be very good.
Yeah. James said if we like Thai, there's a good place in Murfreesboro. We've got some
Pad
good places.
Thai Cafe. Oh, we go to Siam Cafe a lot. That's one of our favorites. Kind of an old Nashville staple.
It's been around for 40 years or something.
It's been around forever.
Yeah, it's so good. Let's see. What are you thinking? Oh, Barry's here.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Barry.
Barry's been a part since the early days, so we are happy to see him up in the live stream. Okay, sample G is reminding me of sample E on the nose. Fluffy, dark, but it's not quite as dark.
Interesting. Can I smell it? Ooh, it's got a little sourness in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Did you mix anything that would be like a weeder?
No.
Okay.
This smells good.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is in contention for like best 3 noses so far of the 8 glasses. But it's a little bright. Like, I tend to like darker,
Yeah. It's a good reminder. I don't know when he left this. 40 minutes to the cutoff. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. I'm 10 minutes behind on chat. Sorry, y'all.
Again, the live. So the mic.
I got it.
The mic arm comes out right here. and it blocks the computer clock from Erin. So she's leaning down to look at it.
Yeah.
But if you just replace the live one with the 9,
it's fine.
920.
I got it. Okay. So it's 30 minutes to cut off now.
So my personality is one that I try to find the best way to do things. The best right way to do things. And so I can see that it's 9:20 from my angle, 9:21 from my angle, but I can also see that it's live hour and 21 minutes, which indicates it's also 9:21. So you don't have to lean down if you don't want to.
Okay,
you can if you would like, but
thank you. Sometimes I just like to because I need the exercise, you know?
Yeah. So G, while promising on the nose, not as good as some of these other samples on the palate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's just a little bit it's got a little bit of lightness. It's like, yeah, I would bet this one has a high concentration of Barton mixed into it as well. And you're drinking whatever you want. You like the Michter's Rye, 10-year rye.
Michter's 10-year rye is good.
And for anybody that is new in chat that doesn't know what I'm drinking an 8-pour flight that includes 2020 George T. Stagg. It's because it's a celebration.
Yeah.
Stagg Jr. Batch 15. 2 Nashville Barrel Company picks that we did. One with ADHD Whiskey. One with Joe Carter and Jess Carter and the Maumee Valley Whiskey Society. So we do a lot of collaborative picks. Both of them are Kelvin barreled 5-year Kentucky bourbons. They are awesome. Nathan, I agree. And she's the cool one. I'm the nerdy one. Hopefully that's why people watch the channel. And then 4 of the other samples are mixtures of one of those Nashville Barrel Company picks mixed with varying percentages of Calumet 16.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian, thank you, man.
You just blew Josh's mind.
Wow. You and Eric, you're
thank you guys.
Doing too much.
Awesome.
You're doing too much tonight. Oh man, this is so good on the nose, G, but it's just on the palate.
Not what you wanted it to be. Zach wants to know if Rare Breed is still our go-to. Have you ever done a blind with Rare Breed and Russell's? Single barrel or small batch?
Single barrel. Yep.
How am I supposed to know if SB stands for single barrel or small batch?
Because they don't make a Russell small batch.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
We have. It is in the channel history, and we've done it quite a few times off the channel, and typically we do prefer Rare Breed. Although, hear me now, I'm going to say something that people might ruffle some feathers. Whiskey changes over time. So as they batch products, it's impossible to get one batch identical to another batch. There are changes as things age. So like 6 to 12 years in the barrel between 2010 and 2020 is different than 2012 to 2022. Like summers are hotter, winters are cooler.
Yeah.
Over time, whiskey is a moving target, and distilleries just try to do their best to get it as consistent as possible with some of these batch products like Rare Breed. There are also reports out there through David Jennings, Rare Bird 101, that some of the batches of Rare Breed that came out around 2020 and 21 had some very old whiskey in them, which is the stuff, those were the bottles that we were putting into head-to-heads, and they were clean in house. And I think some of the newer bottles of Rare Breed that we bought aren't quite as good as some of the older bottles.
It's fair.
It tastes brighter. It doesn't have the darkness and the depth that we're used to with some of the bottles that we have. And it's just whiskey changes over time. It's going to change again. It's either going to get worse or better as we go.
Yeah.
Hopefully better. But I think Rare Breed is on a little bit of a slump right now. And it's still one of the fantastic value buys in whiskey.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as good as it was a couple of years ago.
It's fair.
With that said, it's not something I actually reach for all the time right now. I'm reaching for a lot of Nashville Barrel stuff right now. I just love what they do.
Yeah.
More often than not, when I want to just drink something to enjoy it, I'm reaching for Nashville Barrel stuff because I just love the Kelvin barreled. I mean, Kelvin barrel.
Do you have a favorite liquor store in Nashville?
Nashville Daily Spirits. Yep. Small store. Family owned, family run for the longest time. It's a little hole in the wall. I mean, Brinkman's is a fantastic spot to go to. They're also a locally owned store. There's a ton of stores I like in the area, but those are kind of Nashville Daily's my go-to.
All my luck was used on the first flight I got from you by throwing my hat in the ring for tonight. Yeah, you never know.
You do never know.
We got you, Kate.
I always love seeing her profile picture pop up. It makes me happy.
It does. Joseph wants to know if we have any kitty cats.
No pets.
No pets.
We've
talked about a dog, but
I
don't think
I've had cats and dogs in the past. You were a dog owner. Man, when you're a dog owner and your dog passes away, you're either like, there's one of two types of people. You either buy another dog pretty much immediately, or you take forever to buy another dog.
Yeah.
And we're the latter. We're both the latter. Jeffrey Jennings says Erin's got the gloves out. Yeah, she does. Man, are we really we're like 9 minutes behind?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, thank you, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Good to see you, man. Hey, Robert is almost always involved in our blind flight nights. We have another community Patreon blind flight night coming up in April. Keep your eye out.
Oh, thanks, Paula. Paula drank some Stagg Batch 18 and Swagg Jr. with family a few nights ago to toast. Great bourbons to celebrate with. Ooh, nice.
They are great bourbons to celebrate with. Stagg Batch 18 is a powerhouse. I know a lot of people say they don't like it. I was a huge Stagg Jr. Batch 16 fan, and I think 18 tracks in the same way. Real quick, Kilco right there. Just popping in briefly. Congrats on 10K. I'm gaining on you. I should have been asleep over an hour ago. At the very top. Scroll up just a smidge. There you go. Good to see you in here, Coco. Thanks for dropping in, man. Coco's the man. All right. What do we got? What do we got here? All right. So sample.
How long will the live stream be finished? I mean, you don't have to stick around.
We go like 2 hours. 2 hours on a Sunday night. Yeah. We got to wake up in the morning.
Yeah. So we'll be done in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, wedding day music is here. Hey. That's my stepmom, Siri. Hey, what's Siri. Up? Good to see you. Her name is Siri. She had it before Apple did.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She claims it. Oh, Jeffrey said, "You're not on my list. You're not on my list, Jeffrey." That's Drew.
Oh, she remembered. She remembers nothing, and she remembered Drew's name. So Drew made an impression, which might have been his goal.
Don't know if it was a good one.
Hey, speaking of Drew.
Malort, great liquor, or greatest liquor? Oh, my
I'll tell you what, Malort has a finish that a lot of bourbons can't stand up against. That's just a fact.
That is a fact. It has one of the most...
That finish lasts forever.
One of the most finishes.
Yeah.
Sagamore Double Oaked is amazing. Yes, I agree.
Oh, hey.
What?
Wedding day music. Grace and Fred in Minnesota say hi.
Oh, hey.
So my dad and stepmom and my grandparents are watching. So good to see y'all.
Hey guys.
Thanks for joining in.
You guys missed us bickering earlier, so be grateful you weren't here earlier.
It was a mild bicker.
It wasn't. I mean, honestly,
don't oversell it.
Yeah, we weren't really bickering. I just didn't like that Josh was bossing me around. I don't like being bossed around.
All right, so glass FH is, I would say, in the third tier of these.
Oh,
so,
really? May I smell it?
Yeah. It's good. It just doesn't have the darkness and the richness that some of the other ones have. Coco says, shot in the dark. Get in on that giveaway, man.
Yeah.
Just Halleck says, drinking a Blue Note store pick tonight. Those Blue Note store picks. And the one that we got to pick, I love that bottle so much. And we went to Whiskey Weekend Batch 5. And it was so cool because there's like 30, 40 bottles on the table. People were tasting through things. And I brought one of all of our picks. And I see people pour the Blue Note and they would drink it. And usually you're going on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. But people would pour the Blue Note and they'd have a little drink of it. And then they would be like, oh, that's good. And they'd pour some more. And that was a huge compliment. So, yeah.
That's true.
All right. Can we get, how far back are we? Why are we at 9? Okay. We're like 10 minutes behind. Can we just skip ahead? Can we just get live?
We can in a second. Thank you, Felipe.
Felipe, thanks, man. Or Philippe. Probably just Philippe.
It might be Philippe. Let me know.
Sharkle says...
If I said it wrong.
Sharkle's asked if it would be unlisted when the live stream's finished. No, it will be posted on the channel. You can watch it.
Yeah. Someone is mansplaining. No names will be mentioned.
Who could it be?
Certainly not you. You never mansplain things to me. Like telling me how to make my overnight oats the other day.
I was just trying to provide a recommendation based on what I knew worked for me.
If I needed help,
how's that mansplaining?
I will ask you for your
help.
help when I need it. No, when I need it, I will ask for it.
James Farley said he picked up a Seiko SPB 147 and freaking loves it. Yes, man.
You're a big
I love
Seiko
those.
fan.
I'm a huge Seiko fan. It's probably my favorite watch company.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They just do cool stuff. They make really good stuff. I mean, it's
Brian, Josh, if you could sleep on any type of couch tonight, what type of couch would that be? It's okay. He's not sleeping on the couch. That one is pretty comfy, though, because it's a pull-out couch.
Pull-out, yeah.
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 Well, you're not sleeping on it. It's fine.
No,
you're okay.
No, I never sleep on the couch.
We're friends. I still like you.
Yeah. Pull out. Not a chance.
Okay, I am going to kind of go through real quickly just to make sure we can get caught up with chat. James does say the new wild turkey stuff seems to have dipped a bit, referencing your rare breed comment. What?
That on the nose didn't have the darkness, but on the palate, it's got a lot of concentrated sweetness.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's very good. Probably more cherry than the rest, than the bunch.
Do you like things that are cherry forward?
If it's not medicinal and if there's some dark elements that can anchor the cherry, yes. If it's just like straight cherry candy and there's no depth to it, I'm out. It's just not my thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Philip.
None of these
on the 10K. He's drinking Pritchard's Double Barrel tonight.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Have we tried any Breckenridge Distillery bourbons? He asks. I don't think I have.
I don't think we've tried any Breckenridge, but Pritchard's is cool because Pritchard's is here.
Oh, is it?
In that, like, near where I grew up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is super cool.
How come I've never heard of them before?
Don't know. All right, I have a kind of a loose preliminary ranking. Well, I have a lot of stuff tied for second place.
You do have a lot of stuff tied for second.
That's a real problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tied for second out of 8.
Yeah, we'll see. This has gotten so much better.
Congrats. Is there a way to understand the batch age on a rare breed?
Okay. Yes, there is. Thank you so much for the super chat. And the Nashville Barrel Company pick is coming. I know he's looking forward to that one. There's something with the laser code. You got to first off, you got to have good sight. Secondly, you got to shine a light or something and look at like this little LL/ something or another. It's a lot to it. By the way, James asked what camera we use. We use Fuji X-T3s, big Fuji fanboy. Probably would prefer to have X-T4s.
Focus. I will tell you.
No, I finished that question.
Oh, you did finish?
Yeah, but you scroll past James's question. I wanted to answer it.
I'm trying to get caught up. I just said I was getting caught up with chat.
We're done. Fuji X-T3s. Love Fuji.
Okay. We'll just pass right by that one.
My back does hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't understand boys' sense of humor. I don't appreciate it. Which one of you is stuff and which is whiskey? I'm definitely not whiskey.
I think I'm kind of both.
You are kind of both.
And you're just like the social element.
I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the party.
I have like 2 front runners and everything else is.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up? So the podcast, if you guys didn't know, went to Whiskey Weekend Batch 5, an event that the podcast puts on, which I told y'all earlier, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, or if you need podcast listening, subscribe on your favorite podcast player of choice. They're on all of them. They're OG Whiskey Tube or OG Whiskey Community.
Yeah.
They've had a podcast out now for I think since 2016, and they're awesome. They're awesome. And the people behind the podcast, fantastic human beings. So yeah, hear that.
Oh, Felipe said I said his name right. Thank you.
Oh, hey.
You guys are great. Thanks for the show. Oh, thank you.
You were right.
It's okay. I knew
she never tires of hearing that.
Let's see. So what's the time? We've got about 15 more minutes before we close the giveaway.
I've got a real problem on my hands, guys. I have 2 front runners and everything else is tied for second place.
Wow, you may have to differentiate between your second places.
I'm trying to go through and see now. Oh, look at Joel's comment.
Hold on.
Aaron, no, you need to see the.
Wait. That?
Yes.
Aaron is the and that keeps the channel together.
Yes.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep, Joel.
Can we do Phillips and then go back to Chad's?
Yeah. Erin is the Ann. She's the one who always holds it. Oh, you guys are so deep.
Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up.
And then where do you want me to go? Chad's.
How do we get the name Stuff and Whiskey? So
it was.
I saw James say I'm a gear guy, and I am. I like stuff. Like I like hobbies. My main hobby is collecting other hobbies.
It is.
And so
true fact.
I used to have or do still have a Instagram account called Stuff and Watches where I took a lot of product photos.
Took a lot of watch photos, yeah.
Yeah. And so with that, it was Stuff and Watches, and it was a photo of a watch and like something else in the photo. And when we were talking about a whiskey channel, we're like, "I'll just name it Stuff and Whiskey." And we used to do like stuff segments because we wanted it to be kind of podcast inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Like we wanted it to be more conversational, a little bit more long form. Turns out I don't like editing 30-minute videos. And
also we were running out of stuff because we're kind of boring.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff to talk about, like stuff we do or stuff we're interested in. It's like kind of the same stuff.
It was the best of intentions.
So that's how we came up with the name. Very original. It was just, basically taken from Josh's Stuff and Watches Instagram account. What?
Greg's comment.
Where?
Right there, next to your down,
15?
down. There it is.
Oh, Aaron is the bass guitar. Josh is the lead guitarist who can't focus.
And here's the thing. I love the bass. I love slapping the bass.
You used to be a bass guitarist.
I used to play the bass. Yeah.
Which is so funny for me to imagine.
Me and a couple of friends tried to start a band, and I was the bass player.
Yeah.
I was slapping the bass.
Oh, Drew. Okay. You may not be on my list anymore. Josh just doesn't get as much love. That's true.
My man.
Just trying to rep the dudes a little. Congrats again on 10K. That's fair.
There we go. That's fair. I gotta balance it out.
Yeah.
It can't all be about you.
It can't all be about me. And that's fine. I understand that. It's not all about me. Even though my ex-husband would disagree.
Shots fired. She hadn't even had an extra drink.
I did say that on the internet. I think we're caught up with chat.
Oh, heck yeah. We're here, guys. We've arrived.
We have
arrived. Over an hour and a half into... over an hour and a half in. That is wild. All right. I'm really going to try to rank these.
Oh, James said Erin can't be the bass player because you know her name. Touche. Yeah, the bass player always gets like the back corner. Like you just kind of stand in there. Okay. No one pays attention. No one appreciates the bass player. That's true.
Can we talk about this? In a band.
What do you want?
The drummer is obviously vocalist is very important.
Lead guitar and drummer are like the two.
Drummer's my favorite. I wish I could play drums.
Everyone wants to be the drummer. I'm just saying.
I've realized when I'm anywhere.
Super sticker.
Ooh, hey, what's the super sticker? We have to be on YouTube to see what it is.
We can't see it.
We'll see it after the fact.
The super sticker is?
Tell us what Robert's super sticker is.
I love them.
Go into detail.
Yeah.
We need the meaty details.
Yeah. Hold on. Running out of stuff. I recommend cigars and whiskey pairings.
I'm not a smoke guy. I can smoking meats, like cooking, grilling, barbecuing, that I can deal with. But even then, I don't like a lot of smoke in my face.
Yeah.
I just can't do smoke. I used to want to be a firefighter when I was a kid. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. Because I wanted to help people and like make a difference and stuff.
You're such a good guy.
And then I realized like I hate smoke, and anytime I get on a ladder to paint a 12-foot ceiling, I get like sweaty palms and sweaty feet, and I start like the room starts spinning and stuff. Firefighter wasn't in my cards.
Okay, so I will say Gene Simmons is the exception to the bass player not being known, not the rule. He is a good bass player, but yes, he is the exception because most bass players are kind of they're slept on, whatever that's the whiskey term.
Yeah,
like they're not valued enough by the general public. But the bands usually value them because they know they can't do anything without the bass player.
Oh my goodness. The nose on E&C. Oh. The nose on E&C.
So what are your two front runners at the moment?
E&C.
E&C?
Yep.
So you're tasting between those two at the moment?
Right now I'm trying to rank everything else.
Okay. So we have 10 minutes before the giveaway shuts down.
These are all good.
Do you think you can come up with your rankings in 10 minutes?
Yep.
Because we need to do the giveaway in 10 minutes. Okay. So we've got 10 minutes. If anyone has any other questions you want to ask while Josh figures out what his rankings are. They're naming bass players now.
So I'm a Tool fan. I don't think it gets better than Tool. So Justin Chancellor, but Danny Carey on the drums is like.
Oh yeah, you've played me some of his videos.
To me, I think that Tool will go down in history like Beethoven and Mozart, and Led Zeppelin, and Tool, and that's like the four. That's like the Mount Rushmore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how if I agree with that, but I don't disagree.
Beethoven and Mozart changed the game. Led Zeppelin changed the game. Tool changed the game. Underappreciated Tool.
How did they change the game?
They're just better. No, they think differently.
How did they change the game? How has the game been changed now that they're better?
They think differently. The music is
but what
so
have they done
dynamic. To the game? Okay, that's fair. They haven't changed the game. Okay,
that's what I was asking.
Because the game can't do what Tool does. Tool is on an island on their own.
They are like separate from the game.
Right. They're so much better than the game.
Okay.
The best band. They're the best band. That's it.
Okay.
They're the best band.
Drew wants to know what we do for a living. Someone asked this earlier, but real quick, Josh is a UPS truck driver, and I am in marketing.
Yep. I drive the tractor trailers for UPS. Used to do the delivery trucks and did wedding photography for a long time. Did all kinds of stuff. Can you scroll up a second?
I will, but Chad has something I want to. I agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. Yep.
Queen, the Beatles, Prince, all the
Queen
standards.
changed the game way more than Prince did. Ooh,
by the way, I'd like to,
but I agree.
I'd like to address a couple things.
Okay.
One, I'm not drunk.
You're not. He's not. I can tell.
Can you scroll up just a smidge?
Yep.
Top Dog is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, Barter Horde said in 400 years, no one ever heard of Tool. That is. We are firm disagree.
I might agree with you.
I will respectfully disagree. I might disrespectfully disagree with you. Keep going. Oh, where was it at?
What are you wanting me to see?
Oh, so Apple Crow asked Josh, out of E and C, which is closest to Tool, which I'm not gonna lie to you, is a metric that I use when I'm judging whiskey. I'm like, which one of these is the most complex and dynamic and takes me on a journey? And that's what Tool music does, and that's why they're better than everybody else of my generation.
Okay. But they didn't change the game.
They didn't change the game because the game can't keep up.
Well,
Rush, yep, and Radiohead. I see y'all.
Patrick, yes, they do. Oh, goodness. Beatles, Elvis, Queen, maybe Garth Brooks, Taylor Swift. Yeah. I think for the time that Garth Brooks was in, he changed the game.
Oh man.
Also, remember when he did his Chris Gaines, Garth Brooks tried to go pop? And he did I Am Chris Gaines album. That was
one of the worst things ever.
That was a hot mess.
That's terrible branding.
But when Garth Brooks was Garth Brooks, that was fair.
I remember having the foam padded plastic headphones and the cassette player, the Walkman. And I would be listening. I remember distinctly in my living room as a kid doing house chores and listening to the Thunder Rolls. Now Friends in Low Places was good, but I was always more of a Thunder Rolls type of guy. I liked
Friends in Low Places. It was good. All right. Let's see. What is this?
Smell that. Tell me what you think of it.
It smells like whiskey.
Okay. That's it.
Can I drink it or no?
You can take a sip of it. Yeah. Little sip, baby sip. I need it. You got 2 other pours over there to get through.
Oh, I'm good. This is good.
Interesting.
All right. Let's see.
Okay. I'm getting a ranking here together, guys.
Oh, Larry. Thank you. We got you. You're getting a ranking?
Yep.
Sweet.
We are on it. I'm going to rank 8 pours. I don't know how Matt and Jason do this.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
It's hard, especially if they're keeping up with chat themselves, too.
I know. They don't have an Aaron. I got a superpower. And it's you.
And yet you boss me around.
Don't appreciate her.
I ain't getting no appreciation. Garth introduced this pop country trash that became too popular. Whoa.
Okay.
Someone's got some anger about some Garth Brooks.
I can kind of see that, to be honest with you.
I can. He did introduce it, and now it's gone way too far. I like Garth Brooks, but what he has started, I can see it's gone way too far. Now it's like bro country.
whatever is in C and E are incredible.
So
and there's two. I'm not trying to think of what's what, but whatever's in C and E are incredible. What has a better nose? These are standout.
This one.
I think so. Maybe yeah.
E. Yeah, E. All right, 5 minutes till cutoff for the raffle. Oh, we got Philip in here.
Which, by the way, we have 135 still here in chat. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Hit the like button.
Philip says you're not drunk. He can confirm.
Oh, yeah.
If you've been on a few live streams, you've seen Josh
Go
drunk.
watch the charity live stream.
This is not. Josh is good.
Go to charity live stream hour 3.
When you start calling things castle string instead of cask string.
Yeah. When I start saying castle string, you know it's game on.
I was like, Josh, do you remember that? And he's like, no, I did. I said, I was like, yeah, you call things castle strength.
That is going to be a pick coming soon.
What?
Castle strength.
What do you mean?
We got to do it something that's castle
Oh,
strength.
that's named that?
Sticker,
that we name that? Yeah. That would be fun.
Oh, man. Okay. E's coming across not with a lot of power.
Okay.
Do you want to pour one of those?
No, I'm good.
You should pour the Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye.
Oh, I didn't know we had that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I...
Get a clean glass. I got one for you.
Oh, you keep bossing me around. Stop bossing me around. Is this the same as Pappy as far as like it's a weeder?
Mm-mm.
It's not? Okay, good.
It's the Family Reserve Rye.
Oh, it's a rye. You did say that. Yeah. I'm sorry.
13-year rye.
I didn't listen. I was too busy being mad.
I think it's like 90.
I'm not really mad at you.
I think it's like 92.8 proof or something like that.
Cool. Any chance of a Leaper's Fork? Wait, where'd it go? Of a Leaper's Fork barrel pick in the future? Well, we were part of one of the biggest barrel picks
at Whiskey Weekend Batch 5.
Whiskey Weekend Batch 5, put on by the podcast, and it was a Leaper's Fork barrel pick.
That was so fun because there was 2 barrels that we 80, almost 90 people picked between, and it was fun tasting the same things and walking around and talking to people about what they were getting out of both of the barrels. I thought there was a very clear winner, and then to have other people so firmly being the other camp. Yeah. As well. Real quick, Tim Fapiano says Chris Stapleton and Jamie Johnson. So Jamie Johnson's fine for me, but
Janie.
It's it's Jamie Johnson.
Oh.
Huge Chris Stapleton fan. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's got to go to E. E's the winner.
Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. You think big.
We'll see. Quality over quantity. We're just hanging out and having fun.
Yeah, we are.
Whatever the number is the number. Oh, Kate Davison has an actual very good, helpful.
Oh, yes.
Haven't taken a drink of water
since the
stream started.
I don't think. Remember, you didn't listen to me on the charity live stream, but I kept telling you to drink, and you're like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." You were clearly not fine, but it's okay. Live and learn.
Apple Crow basically just had the premise of our channel. Hot Ones type show, but instead of hot wings, it's increasingly higher proof blind pours. That's kind of what happens on our head-to-head blocked, batched video recording days.
Unintentionally, though, it just tends to happen that way.
All right, so where are we at?
One more minute.
1 minute. If you want to get in on the super chats,
let me make
for
sure
the giveaway.
I'm caught up.
It's going to include Stagg Jr. Batch 15, our pick with Matt over at ADHD Whiskey, Swagg Jr. because it stole Swag.
It stole Stagg Jr. Swagger.
Yeah. It's like Stagg Jr., but it stole its swagger. And then our yet to be released Nashville Barrel Company Nashtucky. Look at that label. 5 years. This is part of a 30 barrel run that Nashville Barrel Company got their hands on. Kelvin Kentucky barrels, 5 years. And they're trading on local secondary for over like Stagg Jr. prices. It was like $250, $300 a bottle. Fantastic.
All right.
bourbon.
And Greg said we are at cutoff for the raffle.
We're
okay.
done.
So Josh,
you want
to
where we at? What's our number range, Greg?
Yeah.
You let us know.
After we announce the winner, do you want to have your rankings to announce? Okay.
I absolutely do. I want to do that more than anything I've ever done.
Okay.
All right. Greg will let us know.
Okay, yeah. Greg, let us know what number we're at.
All right. Should I run through these real quick just to make sure they're right? How's that Van Winkle Family Reserve rye treating you?
Let me think about it. Hold on. Greg says our numbers are 1 through 126. Oh, this is good.
126? What? Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we tried to get to 100 just to have me drink Malort last live stream.
That's right, we did.
126. Wow, you guys showed up and showed out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
This is a proper celebration.
Yeah.
Next month, 2 years.
I said the numbers and I was totally thinking about drinking this, so I spaced. So I just said 126 and it didn't even register.
Next month, 2 years for the channel.
Yeah, that'll be our 2-year anniversary.
That's the April live stream. And then in May, it's my 40th birthday.
Yeah.
Don't expect you guys to show up for the 40th, but maybe for the 2 years for the channel.
Yeah.
All right. So we got one. Hide your face. Other way. One to 126. Number 47.
Number 47.
So Greg has taken all the entries, randomized those. So if you're first or last, it doesn't matter if you're first or last here. This ain't
first or last.
This ain't Ricky Bobby's rules. All right. I only have. These are all good.
Okay.
All right.
So while Greg is doing that, you want to think because he's gonna pop a name up here pretty soon.
Yep. We want to celebrate.
I know, so we want to be up here. So I know. Do your things right now while Greg is figuring out the name.
These are all so good that it's really hard to differentiate. I mean, I'm dealing with 4 of the same pours with varying levels of one extra element blended in.
Apple Crow asks if you have a twin separated at birth. You remind me of someone I know from Mississippi, and they are also turning 40 soon.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so. I think you would know, wouldn't you?
I was about to say something super inappropriate.
Oh wait, Brian Miller's the winner.
Heck yes.
Hey, Brian Miller.
Heck yes. Heck yes. So Brian Miller has Swagg Jr., but I don't know if he has Stag Jr. Batch 15. I know he doesn't have the yet to be released People's Bourbon from Nashville Barrel Company, and I'm gonna mix in a couple of other fun things for him. Yeah, I got you. I got you, brother. All right, we can take the banner off now. We can talk about this.
Okay.
How is the Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye?
It's very good.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, you can. You can have a tiny sip.
I don't need to drink anymore.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Nope. Smells like paint thinner.
Smells like rye. Well, it is really good.
It smells like paint thinner.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, let me smell it again.
Just focus.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
So
do you have?
You hit me with questions. I will go through my ranking here.
Okay, you go through your ranking. I don't think we have any more questions. I think everyone's congratulating Brian as they should, because that's cool. Congrats, Brian.
All right, we're tracking.
Did you pick your second place yet?
Yeah. I'm just running through back to front to make sure I've got the right order.
Okay. Yeah, and then once you get your order, we'll find out.
This is wild because there's a 2020 George T. Stag in here, and there's a Stag Jr. Batch 15 in here. There are 2 standout pours. I'm not sure either one of those are either one of those.
Well, find out or solidify your rankings, and then I will tell you what they are. You can tell me your least favorite, and I'll
have to look at it. It's
in my writing and tell you.
It's in my writing. It's super. You know how I write.
I know.
I purposely wrote.
I wanted to surprise you.
I'll be surprised. I purposely wrote really small.
Oh, Patrick says, I think you misspelled Patrick Miller instead of Brian Miller.
I'm comfortable with this ranking. Honestly, to me, there's 2 that stand out head and shoulders above the rest.
Okay.
I say head and shoulders. I'm talking it's like a 5% difference that they're just a little bit better.
Gotcha.
It's not like they're miles ahead and everything else is behind. But they are very good. So real quick, I don't know if you hold this. Can you hold this like that and show the camera?
Yeah.
I don't want to look because I want to see it.
I don't know if it will focus. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not good like at this. Wait, this way.
Can you see anything on it?
I can't tell what it says.
But it says something, right?
Oh, I think there's 2 letters on there.
Okay,
yeah?
pull it back. Okay. Are we on the delay? Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I don't want to compromise. So I wrote very small because I didn't want to like accidentally, like this light's powerful, so I didn't want to see through.
Fine.
So, oh, Greg, don't say what it says. Dadgummit.
Wait, what?
I'm like blocking my face and people in chat are telling me what it says.
Oh.
Well, I already determined what it was.
I'll hide the chat. How about that?
I was literally hiding my face. All right, so
I'm hiding the chat, so you know.
I mean, E and C are neck and neck.
Well,
the rest are whatever they are.
So you have to pick a first, love, because you now that you've been tainted.
I think C might be first, but I've already seen what they said, so I just tasted them back to back, and I think C has a better finish than E. Dang, E's really good too, though. Hang on, stand by. Fruit, all the typical bourbon notes, plus a strong fruit note like raisins, plums, cherries. Man, C has a better finish. It has like an icy, like, you know when I talk about an icy with like the cherry and the cola mixed together?
Mm-hmm.
C has more cherry, like cherry cola. It's close between E and C. Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back to the chat.
So do you have an answer? You said it's close. What's your answer?
I don't know.
You have to pick before I show you chat.
Well, I already saw chat. I think E and C are neck and neck, and that's where I'm having trouble deciding between what's first. So
I need you to pick one.
No, they can be tied for first. I've already saw chat, so it's null and void.
It's tainted.
Okay. All right, let's catch up with chat. All right. Greg says I just deleted him. I'm dumb. You're fine. I saw it. C and E were the two that just wowed me on the nose, and then the palate backed it up. So let's go through here last to first, and we're going to see what we're working with. Okay. So I just want to be clear. All of these are fantastic. You happen to really like the Michter's Rye,
yes.
The 10-year rye,
yes.
The Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye.
Uh-huh.
You like the, from Mark Christensen, the
High West Double Rye finished in
ruby port barrels.
Yep.
And then you want to try that Kentucky Owl Rye?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you're good. She's good. We came off a weekend of barrel picking and drinking in Louisville. So, all right. So last place is H. Don't hear what I'm not saying. This is not bad.
Yeah. What were your notes on H?
It was. What in the heck does that say?
I don't know.
Something sweetness.
Concentrated? No.
Concentrated sweetness. Yeah. Oh man, this is so good on the nose. Like none of these are bad.
Don't dawdle. Just say it. It's last place. What is it?
I'd be so happy to have a bottle of this. That's the People's Bourbon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is our pick yet to be released. Well,
that's a real ringing endorsement.
No, they're all good.
Yeah.
The reason why this is last place is because it overall, in the grand scheme of things, this leans a little bit more dark and it has a little bit more of a barrel char note on it. So all of these are like, I literally had to decide between 2 first place pours and 5. Like these are so close.
You had like 5 second place pours.
So I'm not surprised though, because that concentrated sweetness is what we got on the pick. It's concentrated sweetness and barrel char. It's a beautiful combination. So I would say none of these stood out. I mean, I'm splitting here. So D is what I had next, and this is the one I thought might have more Barton in it.
D?
Yep. Maybe.
What is it? George T. Stagg. It's George T. Stagg. 2020. GTS, right? Yep. Tis. We have people. You can't just be quiet.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I was between the People's Bourbon and George T. Stagg. I mean, for quote unquote last, right? Like 2020 George T. Stagg. And let me articulate what I'm getting here. So on D, I said...
Also, it's my bedtime, so hurry up.
On D, I said it was soft and good.
Soft and good.
I mean, in comparison to the rest of the pours, it just didn't have the punch that they had. So I will say, in comparison, I'm going to try to be... Okay, can we be real? Can we be real quick? All right, this is 2020 George T. Stagg. This is a pick of ours that's yet to be released. I will tell you how they compare and differ.
I see you, Adam.
We got to hang out with Adam. He's local. We met him at Whiskey Weekend Batch 5.
He has a good sense of humor.
He's got a fantastic head of hair. He's got that mane.
Mm.
Okay, George T. Stagg definitely has, like, it's got oak, tobacco, leather, all that on the nose. The People's Bourbon has that, but it's a little bit brighter because it doesn't have the age, and it has like the tobacco note on it's just a little bit brighter. So George T. Stagg on the palate.
What?
How is everybody not tuned out after I said George T. Stagg is... Okay, so can you highlight Drew's comment here?
This one?
I'm not a 2020 George T. Stagg fan. Of all the George T. Staggs I've had, I don't think it's a very good one. I like 2022 better. I like 2018, 27, like all the older batches better.
So the one you just had?
Yeah. I even like 2019.
So you don't think it's a good one?
No, in the pantheon of George T. Staggs.
Okay.
It's too mellow. When I'm drinking Stagg, I want to get that punch. Gotcha. And I don't get it with 2022 or 2020. It's just too rounded off. It's like whoever was sanding it sanded too much.
Mm-hmm. So what are we at now? You still drinking your losers?
Yeah. Well, I mean, losers is subjective. I mean, 2020 George T. Stagg was in it. They're both very good. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on to next place, which is F. And I said it was refined and fruity. But it was, this was the most fruit forward. This was the Swagg Jr. This mixed with 10% Barton.
Calumet 16?
Or yeah, Calumet 16. Wow. Okay. All right, cool. All right, next up is G and A were almost tied. I think I have A next. G. 20% with Calumet. So Swagg Jr. with 20% Calumet 16.
Okay.
A is 15% Calumet 16.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So you liked the 15% better than the 10% mix and the 20% mix.
Yep.
So you like,
yep.
Was it more like balanced to you? Like, why did you like it better?
A actually had, so the one with 15% mixed in actually had a sharpness on the nose.
Interesting.
But it came through with this like brown sugar maple syrup sweetness that was really good. It also had this weird minty note on it that did not exist in any of the other glasses. But that kind of went away a little bit.
Interesting. But you liked that because you ranked it higher.
I think B was the, like, of the second tier, there were 2 that were clearly front runners. And then there were 6 that were not. So those 6 were just, I mean, we're splitting hairs. This was the best of the splitting hairs. This is the 25% Calumet. Wow.
Oh,
so this is a Nashville Barrel Company 5-year Kelvin Barrel Kentucky-sourced bourbon that has 25% Calumet 16 mixed in.
So you like the 25. Gotcha. So you had 10% Calumet, 10, 15, 20, and 25% mixture.
Okay. This checks out with my palate. I typically do like Swagg Jr. better than George T. Stagg because I like the punch. And the only two pours left are Swagg Jr. and Swagg Jr. batch 15. And I like Swagg Jr. batch 15. And that's what it is. Glass C.
But you couldn't pick a favorite.
I couldn't pick a favorite. Yeah.
It was tainted. The results would have been tainted. So they tied for first.
Yeah. And they're all good. I mean, this was a celebration. I didn't want to pour anything that was bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were celebrating.
That's fair.
So Laurent says a lot of numbers tonight. Yep.
Yep. It's a lot of mathing. This is why I don't do. I'm in marketing. I do words. Yeah. I was told that there wasn't math.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to, real quick? We're gonna do a little something here. I know you want to go to bed.
Yeah.
But you. Okay.
What you want to do?
We're gonna put an end to this because I saw chat. I don't want to see chat.
Do you want me to hide chat? You keep.
No.
Okay. Oh, you mean you saw chat earlier?
Little Swagg Jr.
Bill said you're crossing the line where 5 a.m. Josh isn't going to like tonight's Josh.
Z-Botics got me.
You also need to have some water, though. Water will also get you.
All right. I got to make sure I got 2 ounces in here. To send
thanks,
to
Drew. We're not fighting anymore. You can come back.
All right. I don't want to put the People's Bourbon in here. Because it got quote-unquote last.
I know, which is like not what we want.
No, I mean, it is what it is. Like
it is what it is. Like, gotta be truthful.
These are all fantastic.
That's the thing. They're all really good pours. So you're judging 8 really good drinks.
And you're trying to rank them. And I literally had 2 that were first and the rest that were second.
5 of the 8
and literally,
were second.
There's nothing that I didn't like. All right. So Aaron's gonna mix these up. We've got Swagg Jr.
Wait, are they in the right things?
Yep. We've got Swagg Jr., Swagg Jr. batch 15. Can't believe George T. Stagg got 7th in this blind. And then we have the People's Bourbon. So mix those up. I'm not gonna look.
Wait,
don't say chat.
Can I drink it?
Yeah. You say what you like best.
Okay.
Gotta mix them up till you don't know what they are though.
I don't know. I'm not even. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Are you confused?
I'm thoroughly confused.
Okay. All right. We can put the notebook away. We're down to 3. So taste them. See what you think.
Oh, James said, y'all will hate the People's Bourbon. Let me be the martyr and take them all off of you.
Taste them. See what you think.
Okay.
Oh, I want to taste them.
No, my turn.
I should drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Kate knows what's up.
And I'm pretty quick on my decision. So would you like to talk to chat?
No, I'm good. I mean,
I want to talk to people?
I mean, I will. Like, it will. Oh, you got the click. Okay, so I have like this.
Fix it. You can fix it. Josh, just fix it.
No, look. I have this Logitech mouse, and the scrolly wheel does a clicky thing. But I like it to be like a smooth scroll. That's okay.
You can change it.
That did not work out as well as I thought it would on screen. I saw it happen, and Josh, I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped under 50 people in chat now.
Why? What'd you do?
It just looked weird.
Whatever this is smoky. Please stop.
Try that.
No, I want this. This smells really good. I need you to talk to chat.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up soon, but not yet. Oh, this is good. All right. I want to see how that compares to everything else. What is this?
Josh, it's a...
No, do you see that little, like...
It's like a light flare. It's a...
Has that been there the whole time?
I don't know.
That's weird.
No, it's not a flare. It's a glass. It's one of your glasses.
Oh.
Okay. Please stop talking to me.
Dadgummit.
I have to concentrate.
All right. Aaron is in serious business mode right now. I want to see what she picks. I'm actually riveted right now. So can we... Okay. I think Drew Furstenberger has left. We put George T. Stagg 20... I put George T. Stagg 2020 in 7th. Tied for last place. Last place. Because they're all good. That's wild. That is a wild final verdict for sure. Larry says, final verdict. He wants a final verdict from you.
Okay.
Eric's saying he's here to the conclusion.
Got it.
On Found North Batch 5. Heck yes. All right. What do you think? All right. This your last?
Mm-hmm.
Was any bad?
Mm-mm.
All good?
They were all good, but one of them had to be last. What was it?
Aaron put Swagg Jr. last. Stag Jr. second. And the People's Bourbon first.
I mean, that just goes to show you palates differ.
So when we did the People's Bourbon pick, and for the 111 people that are still here.
Did you? Kate is paying you to hydrate. You gotta hydrate, bro. Thank you, Kate.
Much water, very good. Okay. When we did the People's Bourbon pick at Nashville Barrel Company, we went in there and we had 8 people on the pick, and we went round robin talking about what we thought. Erin plays by her own rules. As we're talking about glass 1, Erin is just like glass 1, glass 2, glass 3, glass 4. She doesn't care about the rules. She ranks the whole thing. She's like, glass 4 is the best. We went around. Eventually, we almost all, except for one person, settled on glass 4 being the best one. I had to be blinded because I love 2 of the pours. Glass 4 was the best for 7 out of the 8 people. You had it as your first place pour right out of the gate, and you just ranked it first.
I did. Apparently, I like it.
Over.
It's good. It's good to me. I don't know why. I just know I like it. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet because I don't
tempered
like
sweetness.
I don't like super sweet pours. I'm a rye guy, so I don't like it like super sickeningly sweet.
All right, let me see what we got here.
Josh, we need to get off and go to bed. And you need to get some more water.
I'm gonna get more water. I'm good right now. Here, can you mix these up for me one more time?
Yes, I can.
All right, I want to do these last 3 just to see.
Y'all, please tell Josh that we need to go to sleep.
I don't want to see anything.
I like hanging out with everybody, but it's a school night.
Thank goodness for Z-Biotics.
It's still a school night. We still have to be responsible.
And water. I've been hydrating.
Okay. All right. They're all for you.
All right. You mix them up. I don't know what's what.
Nope.
Fantastic. Oh, very good. Oh, the best. Okay.
Just, you got to go with your gut and drink and decide. If you're still with us, hit that like button, please. Make me staying up late worth it.
This is powerful. Cherry cola. Man, that's so good. Okay. Oh, this has got like a little bit more funk on the nose. A little bit more barrel char.
Funk. Gotta have that funk.
Sweet. Barrel char. I probably prefer this one over this one. Like them both.
Jeffrey said, go with your gut and pick your couch.
That's fantastic. I don't know.
Josh, out of the 3, which is the most Tool?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Greg said, hey, 200 likes. I don't know if we've ever had 200 likes.
Oh, thank you guys.
And then what did Ben Crib say? 115 in chat waiting for Josh to say Castle Stream. We're not far from it.
Are you serious?
I'm starting to feel it now. Just now.
Well, that's why we need to go to bed. You also need to hydrate, as Kate has been telling you to do, which you should listen to her. Yes, Nathan, his alter ego is Rick Grimes. Although Rick Grimes gets a little moody sometimes. Josh, you're not super moody like Rick Grimes.
Oh, I get moody sometimes.
Yeah, no, well, not in that same way.
Man, these are so close. These are all 3 so close.
You got to pick.
Oh.
You have to pick right now.
Man, it's too difficult.
Just pick. You have to pick right now. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
What will it be?
Here's the thing. These are all three very good.
Don't add a fourth into it. Nope, don't add a fourth into it. Pick between the... Josh, dude, man, come on. Just pick between the three, and then you can have this.
I think this is it.
Okay.
All right.
Least favorite?
Well, that's wrong. Swagg Jr.
Second favorite?
Stagg Jr.
What? The People's Bourbon. Oh my gosh.
Now this, okay, now.
You picked this last.
No.
You said concentrate. You said sweet char. And you thought this was the People's Bourbon. And that's why you put it last.
No, here's the thing.
Because I heard you.
No. Here's the thing.
I know you. You have a tell. And you showed your hand, buddy.
What hand did I show?
That you thought this was the People's Bourbon, so you put it last.
No.
Because you said sweet, and char. Which
no,
is
I'm
what
just
you
saying
said
I like darkness and depth and richness and everything. So
okay.
I thought this round with these three alone, after some water, I thought this one had the best finish.
Cool.
I thought the finish on this one lacked a little bit, and I thought this one was the most balanced, but the least dynamic.
I think you should have some more water, and we should go to bed. What do y'all think? Blind Untainted. Yes, Lionel. The Blind Untainted.
This is dark. The People's Bourbon. Okay. This is coming out. This is not a sales pitch, but you did put it first.
Coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show.
Okay. This is coming out. It is dark. Beware of that. This is the mixture.
Mm-hmm. All right, Joshua.
All right. We're going to call it there. Whiskey Sergeant says Z-Biotics for the win. Thank goodness for Z-Biotics.
Yeah.
All right. This was a great night. Thank you guys. Everybody here we know is part of the 10,000 subscribers. We got a lot more people that aren't here.
Thank you guys.
We don't have 10,000 in chat, but we appreciate everybody who's a part of this.
Yeah.
We're going to get some sleep. We're going to get some rest.
I'm
going to drink.
We could not do this without you guys.
Drink plenty of water.
And we could not do this without water. So thank you to water and thank you to you guys. And on that, we will leave you and bid you adieu. Good night.
Love you all. Thank you so much.
Bye.
See you soon.